over here.
Okay.
Oh, we're live.
I've been live?
Yeah, for like 10 minutes. Sorry.
Hey, welcome. Welcome to PigCake Live. If only I had a competent Jamie on this fucking show, maybe we could actually get some stuff done. Welcome. Welcome, guys. Doing a little bit of a hot live stream today. Obviously, it's Wednesday. It's 8 o'clock. It's what we do.
Oof.
It's what we do. If you don't know, obviously, this is on the PigCake channel. I'm PigCake. How terrible of a name is that? Every time I say my actual, channel name, I'm a little bit embarrassed. Like, oh, what do you do?
It makes me hungry, though.
I guess in some places they actually do have that. We're here with in UME Studios, Florida, with DJ Danny Izzo with the fucking hat that
I'm bringing this trend.
You know what I hate? Let's just go back here. One thing that I can't stand is whenever we decide to get ready for a live stream, it's almost like you go full Daniel. Because it's like, I already know within 30 minutes of us doing a live stream, get ready for terrible jokes, get ready for ideas that are, I'll show you something cool.
Why are you hating on my ideas, bro?
I'll show you an idea. I'll be like, yo, dude, this is funny. I like this. It's like, it's a funny video. And then you go, dude, we should like do that, but with cards.
Boom. That's $1 million view video right there.
Ham radio is coming soon. Ham radio is coming soon. PigCake Live, we're here for now, doing some heat. Obviously, we're not ham radio yet, but you could see all the stuff in the description below if you guys want to find out how you too could join the ham radio train. Obviously, subscribing helps so tremendously.
It's the movement, bro.
Following the Instagram, we post little snippets, little parts of the show. We post that on Instagram, so
on
you
on the IG.
check that out. Just a tip: tan Toyota Corolla, cherry spelt right, are in the works. Yeah, that's the underrated car. A lot of people, are they really talk shit about Toyota Corollas. I like Camrys.
I like the old school Corollas.
Like the nice 2001.
No, like the 80s.
Oh,
the
no.
1.8s.
No.
Naturally aspirated, the drifters.
No.
Ooh.
That's too much. Listen, what I want, I was telling you this, and this is my genuine thought. If you're a female and you get out of a car that's C-Class Mercedes-Benz, you immediately lose 5 points to me. I don't even want to look at you. But if you're a female and you step out of a 2004 red door, white Toyota Corolla with over 200,000 miles on it. If you're a female with a 2005 Toyota Matrix, that's my type of gal. Someone that comes, you step out of a. Give me a wink.
Give me a wink.
A budget. You step out of a budget car, but if you step out of a Mercedes-Benz that your father bought you. We have some action-packed topics today.
Boom!
For the show.
Here.
We have some action-packed action ready for you guys on the show. We're going to talk about Copperfield. David Copperfield made a little bit of a video on a GQ recently. Nice little bit of a video, right? He talked about his illusions, and very nice video.
I mean, when you're a billionaire, what could you complain about?
Billionaire. A lot. You had no idea that magicians could.
I can't believe that guy's worth almost $1 billion. How many islands does he own again?
How many? I think 2.
Dude.
He owns 2 islands, fully staffed.
Come on, bro.
Secrets of Magic is one thing that I want to mention. After watching this video, I got recommended a lot of Secret of Magic videos, and I remembered how amazing that show was. We also have a little bit of stories that are interesting stuff. You also have some memes.
I do. Got some fire memes today.
How many memes do you have?
Like 2 or 3.
2 or 3. Okay. So we have 2 or 3 memes. One thing that you got to know about my cohort, my partner here in crime. One thing is today, right on the way, we were actually looking for something. Unfortunately, something
can't
that
say what it is.
Got lost in the mail. Hopefully tomorrow I'm gonna have what this object is, right? But in that, you decided to go to the marijuana dispensary.
Yeah.
And you showed me your card, and on the route, I realized what type of person you are when it comes to dealing with people that are like on the phone, because you sauce everyone up.
I do. I'm a saucer.
You sauce everyone up. So you were openly flirting with this person that you were talking to, number one, and then you also said a couple things that were very interesting in the sense of like you read out a series of numbers and letters, but then the way and the letters that you used were completely ridiculous. So you said at some point
I know what you're talking about.
I don't even know if you were doing this as a joke or not, but you said...
I honestly couldn't think of...
K as in K-Dog.
Yeah, that makes sense.
X as in exhibit.
I was giving her my patient ID number, and there was a bunch of letters and numbers mixed in there, and I couldn't think of anything with K. What
you did was the equivalent of saying, yeah, that's K as in the letter K, S as in the letter S. That's what you did. That's the equivalent.
Yeah, but she understood it, bro.
My mom does that.
Stoners understand each other, bro. Okay.
That's a terrible thing, though. There are people that do that, a lot of bankers. So they'll say S as in Sam, B as in Barbara. They'll do that. A as in Apple. Yeah. And I'm like, you take essentially a 10-second process and you elongate it.
Well, in the bank, you got to do it.
You could risk it. You could risk it. I've heard about some stories.
It's like M.
Some bankers.
M for Mancy.
K as in knife. M as in murder. C as in cut.
I couldn't, bro. What was it? What did I say for P? P as in what? Peter? Did I say Peter?
I think you said Peter.
Okay. And then what
X
letters?
As in exhibit.
Yeah, well, okay, she understood that one.
Exhibit, the rapper.
Yeah. Stoners understand. Everyone knows what exhibit is, bro. The guy pimped rides for a living.
But she might think that you're saying the word exhibit, which starts with an E.
No.
So that's a little bit confusing.
I don't think so.
So you should say X as in exhibit, like the rapper.
She got it, bro.
Which we're going to talk about a rapper today. We're actually going to talk about a rapper for the entertainment section here of this portion, because that's what we're doing. We're including everything. All right, we're doing things that nobody else is doing on YouTube. All right, we're talking magic. God forbid. We're talking entertainment. All right, we're talking relevant stories. We're not just talking about card tricks here. Okay, there's more to life than card tricks.
Actually, I want to tell you something.
Yeah.
So you were at my house the other day?
I'm afraid where it's going, but yeah.
When you're picking up the thing for the watch?
Yeah.
And my mom was there with us hanging out.
Okay.
And I asked you to show my mom a trick.
Yeah.
And you straight up said what?
I said no.
That's fucked up, bro.
I don't show people tricks.
A senior lady?
I don't show people tricks.
You could have made her day.
Whenever it comes to people asking me to do magic tricks, I'll do my best not to show magic tricks, because I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that dude that's like, oh, and you're going to pick a card? Perfect. Put it back into... I don't do that. I'm not a... I hate magicians. Like, I really hate magicians.
You know she split me a bill, right?
Yeah?
She's like, oh, here you go. Here's the electric bill.
That this guy's...
Boom.
Okay. That makes sense. She's a Latin older woman.
Just needed a card trick, bro.
Latina older woman. One thing that I really hate is... I have a talent that I could point out in a crowd of people. These guys are so high, they're going to forget. Listen, I don't smoke. Okay? I'm stronger than that.
I'm trying to get you, bro. I'm going to get you one day.
That's not
low THC.
I don't do that.
That's where we're going to start.
Stogies. Swisher Sweets. That's what I'll smoke. I'll smoke a Swisher.
I'm going to bring you a cigar from the cruise.
Okay. That's
pretty nice little
You're going on a cruise. A cruise is gross, though.
I'm not. That's why I bought the freaking weed for the fucking cruise.
Okay. But, I mean, your confined area, number one. Number two, everyone's hammered all the time.
Yeah.
Because I imagine there's like, what, open bar?
No, you got to pay for that shit. But still,
you're
on vacation, dude. It's white people going YOLO.
Okay, but how much is open bar, do you know?
All right. So just to give you context, bro, I think I paid $400, $400 and change for 4 people.
Okay.
1 bedroom. One room.
A cabin.
Yeah, cabin.
Which is like this room.
Dude, smaller, bro. I'll take this. The fucking liquor pass is $780.
Okay.
Because you got to pay. It's mandatory. Everyone in the room has to get it, and it's for 3 days or however long we're going. So it's 3 days.
Okay, but then
the alcohol is more expensive than the ticket for the cruise itself. How crazy is that?
But that assumes that you're gonna drink more liquor.
I mean, dude.
How much is I imagine if you get like a cocktail, that's gonna be like.
The last time I went on a cruise was like 10 years ago, dude. But it was reasonably priced.
Okay.
The cocktail, they weren't too bad.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I refuse to pay if these fucking gross places. Oh, $25 for a chef made. We got this thing where we're importing salt from the seabed of Italy.
I fell for something like that, dude. During what is it? Miami Spice.
Yeah, that's
like
a scam.
Sucker,
Miami Spice is a scam. I was telling you the other day that I paid. Let's get a zoom in on this. You know who you are. You exist somewhere. Are you telling me to do this?
You're good.
Okay, you exist somewhere. You motherfucking Miami Beach ass. We went to not a hotel, but we went to like one of those beach hotels. You could not zoom me in. That's fine. The rest of this is okay. We went to one of those beaches that's in front of a hotel, and I made the mistake of asking for 2 Coca-Colas.
Oof.
2 Coca-Colas. The person that I was with opens the Coke, and starts drinking it. The guy then tells me how much the Coke costs. For 2 cans of Coke, $24. He gave it to us in little plastic cups. I still have the cups because of how salty I am.
You could have bought playing cards with that
bitch. Could you zoom in further? Piggy's pimple is pretty, and where's the pimple? Is it here?
Is it? I think you hit it already.
Right here?
Yeah, I think it was up there.
Fucking gross. I hate that. I hate being a adult male and having pimples. David Copperfield recently did an interview for GQ. They also had an article with what's this guy's name? Pharrell Williams. You know, the guy that made Happy?
Cause I'm so happy. I fucking love that song.
Thank God you didn't sing that for more than 5 seconds, because that's how you get hit.
Really?
Yeah, we get hit by
I'm so pleasantly in a good mood.
Terrible. That's a terrible song. Let me tell you, the fact that everyone's...
What?
It's an awful song.
How do you not like that song, dude?
It's too like one of these like fake uppity songs. Like, we don't have any we have problems.
You know the first real estate job I got? Mm-hmm. I made everyone in the office. I got everyone into that song. That song was being played for like 2 months straight.
I don't know how we're friends, to be honest.
Because you show me magic tricks and I watch.
I sing, I'm depressed. What the fuck is David Copperfield? What was I mentioning? I was mentioning something here and then I went off on a tangent.
Pharrell Williams?
Pharrell Williams was on a cover of GQ magazine touting the new masculinity. I don't know if you saw this, where he's dressed in like a skirt and he has like a shawl on him.
Sexy.
And then it's saying, yeah, this is the new masculinity.
Is he from Scotland or something like that?
No, it was just like, I don't know. They're trying to encourage people to ingest less testosterone, which is why, I don't want to have a tangent on Soy Boys. Okay,
Google, cancel my order from Amazon.
Your Soylent. I almost got caught into that Soylent craze, but okay. Ended up being something ridiculous. On a Europe trip, this is Brian, by the way. This is Brian. I went on a tangent. I apologize. This is the sort of production value you can expect on PigCake Live. So you said, on a Europe trip, went to a restaurant and the food was included in the trip. The waitress asked, do you want the juice or Coke? Those are the 2 options, but she didn't mention that neither were included. Ended up being something ridiculous. Makes sense. Yeah. They just rope you in. $24 for 2 cans of Coke.
Dude, you know how many playing cards you could buy with that? 1 deck.
One V3. Chris Ramsey. Initiate InfoWars. Listen, all right, it's true. All right, there's a revolution to change the testosterone levels of males by introducing soy to their diets. Okay, it's government. QAnon. Read it up. Okay, you're just not woke enough.
David woke up.
What's the bit? What are you doing?
Oh, I just became woke.
Oh, okay. So GQ magazine recently interviewed David Copperfield about his most iconic illusions. And this is a little bit of an interesting video because Copperfield talked candidly about his illusions and stuff. And usually Copperfield has a reputation as being the magician that he made the Statue of Liberty disappear. You know, he has a certain reputation to him. I made the Statue of Liberty disappear.
I mean, that's pretty boss.
I walked to the Wall of China, right, to the Great Wall of China. He did that thing. And that's pretty much what most people, lay people, would know about Copperfield. Also, everyone's hearing everything. Really? I used it, yeah.
Oops, sorry.
But they're sensitive. It's a hat. So he recently did a little bit here. And my favorite absolute moment of this entire thing.
Can I put the thing on?
You could put the first 15 seconds. So we're gonna
I'll just have it on while you.
Yeah, just have it in the background here, because the audio is not as high as it was before.
I muted it.
Okay, no, you don't have to mute it. But so he talks about the idea of safety, which is key and paramount, because what happens is that magicians are desperate to get popular. Magicians are scratching at their neck. They want a little bit of a notoriety. So what do? They subject themselves to dangerous and pretty much deadly stunts that we're going to talk about in a little bit. And Copperfield here, in the first 15 seconds, he says something that I think is very interesting, which he says, he talks about a trick that he did where he was cutting a rope and he cut his finger off. So he accidentally, as he was cutting the rope, he cut his finger off.
Oof, he was nervous.
And so he cut his finger off. And then afterwards, he says that the most dangerous thing he did, he got thrown off of the Niagara Falls. He made the Statue of Liberty disappear. He escaped from a building with, you could argue again, it's a stage piece, but he escaped from a building with explosives.
All these crazy tricks, all these illusions.
But he said all of those were safe.
Yeah.
The most dangerous thing he did was do a little bit of a trick where he could get cut. And that brings a very interesting point here, because Penn from Penn and Teller talked about this.
52 plus.
I don't know if that's a bit that you do.
Dude, they're part of the 52. I honestly believe that they're part of the 52.
You have two bits that drive me insane. You have two bits that are the worst. They're not even funny. There's no humor.
I'm not trying to make it.
One bit is the 8-ish, 9-ish, 10-ish.
That's pure genius.
Okay, can you explain to me what? Because the bit that Daniel does every time is, "Hey guys, live stream at 8-ish, 9-ish, or 10-ish." What's the point of that? What's the point?
Because we're never on time.
Because we're never on time. Okay, so your way of capitalizing on the fact that we're never on time, your tremendously humorous way to capitalize is to say, "Hey guys, 8-ish, 9-ish, or 10-ish."
Ooh, and I look like that doing it.
The other bit is anytime I mention Penn and Teller, anytime I mention Penn and Teller, you say they're part of the 52.
They are.
I don't even want to know.
Bro,
the
I think
genesis.
they're the ones that started that shit.
What's going on right now? I'm seeing. Oh, what are you looking at?
We're good.
Okay. Because I saw myself 20,000 times. So it's funny and paramount what Copperfield is talking about, because the point is what he does looks dangerous, but isn't dangerous.
Yeah.
That's the key here. So you have retarded magicians that do dangerous stuff that is actually life-threatening, and they die, and it becomes a sob story.
Oh, Johnny was such a good magician.
Yeah, he was so great. He buried himself under concrete to do what? To get a little bit of notoriety, to get a little bit popular. David Copperfield, again, it's the same thing that I mentioned about Houdini. Houdini made it seem like he did all these terrible, all these very dangerous stunts, but he always had a failsafe. He always had a way to do things where if something were to go wrong desperately, there was always a way to get out.
Yeah.
And, the misconception is that he died doing the water torture, the Chinese water torture, because there was a movie in 1960, I believe, with Tony Curtis. And in the end of the movie, that's the end of the movie, where Houdini couldn't escape from the water torture, and that's where he passed away.
Yeah.
Really, it was because of
AIDS.
Yes.
He had AIDS?
No.
Oh, because I'm like, I heard it in Archer.
Appendicitis.
Yeah, dude.
He died of appendicitis.
He got hit.
Boxer.
He had it. Some kid hit him, and then it just bursted, right?
Yeah, the story was that he could take a punch from anybody. So then before he could tense up his shit, the boxer just hit him. Yeah. 3 times, and then that bursted his appendix. He kept doing shows.
That's such a fucking gangster, bro.
It's the same shit as it was. I'm sure. Again, even at the time, it probably was treatable. I don't quote me on that, but I feel like had they caught it early, it would have been treatable. But instead, he chose to just truck on and do some shows. But my point is that they are doing stuff that looks dangerous but isn't dangerous. That Copperfield just said it the best way. Yeah. The most dangerous thing he's ever done is a fucking trick with a cut and restored rope, because he cut his finger off. Even though he's supposedly being launched off the Niagara Falls, he's being thrown off an exploding building. He's doing all these crazy things, but the most dangerous thing he did was that. So
that's incredible.
There are 2 examples here of magicians who are absolute fucking retards. If you could pull them up, we have the one from Amazing Joe. Thank you, I appreciate it. Let me actually do some. I should have had it here, right? But instead, I thought, hey, you know what? Let me just do it live. First of all, Amazing Joe is a terrible name. Amazing Joe is the one that got buried in a... Did you find it there? Okay, so Amazing Joe was a magician that he did escapes, and he did, all this sort of escapology stuff. I don't understand, by the way, this was like a very, I would say, 2000s, 1990s thing where everyone was amazing something. You had Amazing Randy, who's great, and then you had everyone else that calls himself Amazing Jonathan, obviously.
Can you add Amazing Danny D to my name?
That sounds like a porn star.
Ooh.
Danny D sounds like a porn star.
I'll take it.
And your last name isn't even D. That's even worse. Why do I even call you Danny D? Oh, probably because of dick. Probably because I'm making a dick joke. So here we have Amazing Joe that is a little bit retarded. Because he's dead, I could say. The point is that he did a trick where he would be buried alive, and he used a plastic coffin. 1 year he did it, so the year prior to his death.
Plastic coffin, bro.
Okay.
I have a great idea. Let's fucking use a plastic coffin.
It is retarded. Granted.
Actually,
yeah.
Not to cut you off, and I'm sorry.
Okay, that's cool.
But next time that you think I have a bad idea,
okay,
you need to reflect on this man, dog.
Yeah.
Because I have fantastic ideas.
I mean, in comparison to a guy that killed himself by
I'll take it.
Encasing himself in concrete.
I'll take it.
So this guy, what he did was a year prior to his death, he had a trick where he would, be buried under. It's a classic trick. You get buried and then you escape, or you live under. Some Indian gurus have done it to pretend that they're like some sort of saint, where they pretend to bury themselves, and then 7 days later, without any food or water, they emerge. It's fucking fake. So one of the things that he did was he would escape from being buried under dirt. The following year, they decided to replicate this, using the same coffin, but concrete and gravel. I don't know if you know anything about physics. I don't know if you guys are aware, if you guys went to college like I did. I'm a college educated magician.
Ooh.
Okay. Some people might not be as smart as I am, but let me tell you, you guys need to go to college and educate yourselves. Ooh. Okay, like me, because I know that if I'm gonna bury myself in a plastic coffin, I know that dirt weighs more. I know that concrete. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. I know that concrete weighs more than dirt, okay, because I'm college educated. Unfortunately, this guy didn't find that out, and he got crushed by that. Very sad, to be honest. Very sad. Very obviously don't really want to make fun of somebody that died, but he's fucking retarded, because you put yourself in a position where you did something dangerous, and unfortunately you paid the ultimate price.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Where can people go to learn not retarded magic like that?
Well, you could check out the magic stream on Illusionist. Now, check out the PigCake Magic Academy. 2 videos every single week. I already dropped one yesterday. All right. Ooh. Today, I'm going to drop one on the Mentalism Academy. That's $10 a month, but that's a little bit extra. You could join
2 White Claws.
You could join. That's 2 White Claws. This is 1 White Claw a month, which is $5. Gets you 2 videos every single week, going over card stuff, going over coin stuff. The last video I did was a thumb tip basics. The next video is going to be how to do a bill switch. So those 2 videos get dropped.
Is that how you changed my $10 bill to a $50 bill today?
Was that I don't even know what you're going for at this point. I don't even know, because 2 videos every single week, $5 a month. It's worth it. 300 videos already. Rave reviews all around.
Oof.
I want to fucking end.
You gotta admit that was a good transition into the PigCake Card Academy.
That's okay. I'll give you that.
That was awesome.
This is the same college educated guy that didn't know about alcohol percentages. Listen, I didn't major in math. All right. In college, I majored in getting puss.
Who said that, bro?
RB.
God damn, RB.
Let's get a zoom in on my flex out here. Oh, I'm supposed to move. Okay.
There you go.
Why? Am I not aligned?
I think you're like scooting this way a little bit.
Okay, it might be because I got hit by a car. So my whole wobble. So Joe, amazing Joe.
God damn.
And you zoomed in. I just saw myself zoom in, and you didn't even see the flex. I'm here flexing, and it's all neck.
Because you're all neck?
I have a flex out compilation. I keep saying this on PK Plus. Have a compilation every single time the people are about to flex out and like pass out because they flex too much. It's Till I Collapse by Eminem. So they collapse and I go till I collapse, and then
that's such a great song too.
It's a great video. It has like 10,000 views, I think. It went viral, dude.
Ooh, you went viral?
Amazing Joe, unfortunately, was one casualty of this idea of magicians doing dangerous stuff. The other one is this Indian fella, if you could show that one. This guy, he's another one that died this year. This is still happening. This guy passed away because he got thrown in water. This is if you're looking at it now, he got lowered into water after being handcuffed, and the idea is this famous trick where you get lowered into water. It is actually right before, unfortunately, he passed away.
Last moments.
Which is, by the way, morbid, but also again just a case study in not doing stuff that's actually dangerous. Let me tell you. Let's look at this picture for a hot second here. Just stay on the picture there. Right. So this guy, first of all, he's dressed in traditional Indian attire, what it looks like to be in this case. Are you at the picture?
Yeah.
Oh, because I'm on a delay. Okay. And he is pretty much only being held by what looks like to be twine? Twisted twine?
Some chancleta wannabes and rope.
Yeah, so there's no safety line.
And spandex. That's not a good way to go, first of all.
It's just a hook. He's just hooked on there. There's no... His feet look... It looks like a slip knot. It looks like a knot that you could just slip off. But the fact that it's it just seems like he's actually generally being sunk into water, and then has, obviously the gimmick stuff. But there's so many variables that could go wrong in that particular case. You can't do shit. I mean,
you know what I'm saying? The freaking chains are too tight.
He was found. So he did this, and then they couldn't find him.
Yeah.
He never.
The water looks dirty as shit.
I mean, one of the things I remember seeing a documentary on water. There's a river in India that they couldn't chemically call it water anymore because of how many chemicals and
that's
fecal matter and shit was in it. So they couldn't call it water anymore.
Sounds like South Beach.
So this dude, I've seen this clip on Pornhub. So JT. So this guy, I thought that was your dog. So this guy got lowered into water, and then they found his body a couple of days later. I think it might have been another day. But it's a little bit ridiculous because, again, the point is, if you're going to make it dangerous, make it look dangerous, but don't actually have it be dangerous.
Bro. Yeah, man.
Penn and Teller are one of the most the people that's speak about this concept. Make it look dangerous, don't actually be in danger. So if you're gonna do a trick that involves a nail gun, make sure that it's another person that had a great term was Harry Anderson. Harry Anderson had a term that he called cocktail proof.
The amazing Harry Anderson.
He wasn't the amazing, but he was. I don't even know what his stage thing was. I know that he was Judge Stone on Night Court. I don't know if you remember the show from the 90s. Yeah, he was. For sure. He was a judge. He was a judge in that show, which is great.
A judge and a magician?
No, it wasn't. It was in the show he played a judge.
Oh, okay.
That was a magician.
I mean, I was like, that's pretty baller.
You didn't know Night Court?
No.
Fuck. It was like they played it with The Nanny, and they played it with all these like 90s shows. She's so hot.
I can't deal with
Fran Drescher, I would love to make a Jewish baby with her. But India, so he probably got taken by a crocodile. I said crocodile. So make it look dangerous, but don't actually have it be dangerous. That's another thing that reminded me. I know that I ranted about this stupid fucking trick years ago. That was this Russian roulette. I mentioned it on a live stream not so long ago. But this Russian roulette where it's actually legitimately dangerous, and there's a possibility of you shoving your hand through a spike. Again, the point is, be safe.
Yeah.
Don't be an idiot. And these
Hook
guys.
is a great example of that. Hook?
In terms of what, like safe?
It looks super dangerous, but it's relatively safe.
Fucking rub it on your foreskin and you're not going to do anything.
Yeah.
So that's another one. Please don't make any babies of the nanny. That would be, let me tell you, I would disappoint her so hard. She's still hot. I think she's hot. She's still hot.
She's got to be in her 50s, right?
Her and Elaine from Seinfeld. They were younger.
Elaine got hotter now, bro. She was not that.
But it's the hair, it's the makeup, it's the fucking shoulder pads.
The 90s.
Yeah. But then now she's super hot. And then same thing with Fran Drescher. Danger's my middle name.
That's Austin Powers.
Oh, that's funny. So in David Copperfield, he made that great point. He went over his illusions. He went over a lot of stuff that was really interesting in the sense of his reasoning for certain things. He says music is a huge factor in a lot of things. So he thinks about music for years before even coming up with something, because the music really makes it a memorable piece. He had this trick where he used a "Shot to the Heart" by Bon Jovi.
Shot to the heart.
Beautiful trick. And then there's another one, the Floating Rose. He used Della by John Savuka.
Jesus. Which
is the same song that was in George of the Jungle. That's where I first heard it, and I'm like, that's a beautiful song. And he used it for the Floating Rose, and it was without that song, it wouldn't be the same trick. So, but he knows he really ties it in. So that's something that's interesting. That door in the background looks huge.
It's pretty big.
Yeah, I wish I could show you the other side, because the other side is funny because there's no steps leading up to it. So it's just
where does it lead to, man?
The front of your house, and it's a dead fall. It's terrible.
Yeah, it sucks if you fall and bust your ass.
Dude, Daniel, why is that door so huge? So in watching David Copperfield on this show, or this GQ interview, I get recommended Secrets of Magic, finally revealed. Not the new one that came out, not so long ago, with the finest assistants. I don't know where they found these group of models. Strip clubs, probably. But they're the same women. They have the same girls in every episode. And let me tell you, they are... My favorite one's that she has bangs and she has black hair. Bad bitch.
BB.
And then the announcer is so gross too. The announcer is like, she's gonna get wet. I did a video on this. I think a year ago. But
are you watching a magic trick or a porno?
It sounded like a porno because the announcer would say some gross stuff. I did a video on this where I just highlighted some of the bits. When the women got skewered. It's like, oh, she got hit by the magician's big rod. Wouldn't be the first time. right? He says gross stuff like that.
Only could get like approved in the 90s. You say that shit now?
No, this was 2009 onward. Yeah.
Well, it still wasn't a thing.
The original one is the one that I was going to mention. Is the ones that were out when David Copperfield did his stuff, and the original one's by this magician named Val Valentino, and nobody knew who the master magician was. He kept the secret, very under wraps. And funny enough, in one of the world's greatest magic specials, they actually doxed the masked magician. They actually doxed him. So they straight up, because his identity was a secret. And Harry Anderson, as a matter of fact, is the person that did it. So they had the show, World's Greatest Magic, which was every year they would have this, magic show on TV. And they made a big deal. And then this one, they said, we're going to reveal who the masked magician is at the end of the show. So stay tuned for that. And they did this trick where you would put your hand on the TV and they would predict which one you would pick. And then at the end, they showed Val Valentino.
That's gotta be so trippy, dude.
That it was this guy. And they go, some guy named Val Valentino. So nobody knew who this guy was, but he ended up being the masked magician. And a lot of people were pissed off because they were showing, how to do all these illusions and stuff. They showed how David Copperfield went through the wall.
How did he go through the wall?
The China thing? It's stage stuff. So like basic stage shit. Just.
Was he at the wall actually?
Yeah, they did their thing at they used this. He was talking about in the interview that he brought this gimbal, this like very fucking expensive gimbal at the time, this very beautiful thing that would like track the shots very nicely. And he was talking about how a bunch. He didn't say methods. Copperfield didn't talk about methods in the thing, but they're classic stage methods. Like they don't change. So Val Valentino exposed all the stuff, and a bunch of magicians were pissed off. Oh, this is gonna kill magic.
Especially the 52.
This is gonna. I don't even know what the.
Is that guy still alive?
It's 97. This was in 97.
Is he alive?
He's alive, yeah.
Ooh.
I think he was sick though. There was something about him being sick. But it reminded me of how great these shows were, man. I really loved them. The best one was the street magic one. They had one where they revealed David Blaine's tricks, right?
Ooh.
And they showed, for example.
I think I saw that one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. They made a fly come back to life. I remember seeing that trick, and I'm like, who would ever do this?
Obviously, it's Jesus.
Make a fly. Come back to life. PigCake must be Val Valentino's son. I'd throw it back for Val Valentino. You know why? Because it reminds me of Val Kilmer.
Hello, ladies.
That's Val Venus.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Too many vowels being thrown around.
Will someone get PigCake a chair? His legs must be tired doing these streams standing up.
Not laughing.
I can't sit because my dick is so big that I just always sit on my dick. If you must know. You know what? I sympathize with that bagel guy. That bagel guy? Look up bagel midget in the background here. Look up bagel midget. This dude was a short dude. I think he's 4'9". He started complaining in a bagel store about how short people are oppressed. I'm with that guy. All right? Bagel dude needs to represent us as a whole because we're made fun of. We're not taken by girls on Tinder. All right,
short
they make fun of us.
Angry at bagel shop? That one?
That dude is a legend. You know what? I'm with that guy. I'm on that guy's side. People just think that we're not the same just because we're shorter. All right?
Oh, he's
the same.
pissed.
Yeah, he's furious. You can show it on stream here. Poor bagel guy here. Oppressed.
Oh, shit. Someone sat on him.
No way.
That's
I can't see it. I can't see it. Did you put it on?
Yeah, it should be on, I think. Yeah, there it is. Ooh, just as a guy sat on him.
No way. But look how short this guy is, by the way.
He's not short,
dude.
He's
okay, yeah, that's uncalled for.
Oh,
that's mad. Uncalled for.
I'm so mad right now.
I'm watching this on a delay, by the way, so I don't even know what I'm calling right now. I'm just looking at your video. So it's like right now he's in front of what looks like to be. Did everything go back to normal? Oh, he knocked some stuff out and he's like huffing and puffing.
Damn, son. He is a angry motherfucker.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, short people lives matter too.
I guess they have short tempers.
Let's go to the entertainment minute here. Entertainment minute. Are you showing your fucking dumb ecstatic face? You took out your hat. Why? Because it's hot?
I still have it.
Because it's hot, right?
It's hot as fuck, dude. I don't
know
and
hats are retarded.
I don't know how you do it.
I saw a picture of Pandrea on with a hat on fucking Instagram today, and I wanted to have a heart attack. Because he has like a straight little hat, and he has a deck. I'm like, take the hat off. Please take the hat off. I don't understand. What are you trying to do? You're on that guy's side and eye level. I'm taller than him, okay? So don't know what you don't know, all right? Don't talk about what you don't know, Brian. So we have a couple stories here. They're just weird stories. I'm going to do this, and then you could show me your fucking memes. Which I'm not looking forward to. So Tupac was arrested. I don't know if you saw this, but Tupac.
Did you hear about this?
Was arrested. Did you hear about this?
Did you hear about this?
Tupac Shakur arrested in, I believe, Tennessee?
Tennessee, bro.
So Tupac Shakur was arrested in Tennessee for meth possession, threatening officers with a knife, according to the police. So Tupac Shakur is well and alive. Woof. You know what that is? That's this right here, Natter Day.
Yeah.
That's what we're drinking today. We're drinking Natural Ice Natter Day. For those who like strawberry lemonade and drinking beer, I want to end my entire life.
Gross.
So Tupac Shakur, let's get a picture of Tupac. Not looking the same as he did in the 90s.
No, things have changed.
Things have changed. I think this is what happens with affirmative action, honestly, because he had to... There's a joke in there somewhere. But here's a picture of Tupac Shakur.
Just changes, you know? He's gone through changes.
Oh, you're looking through the songs.
That's a song.
Okay.
You know? Okay. His ambitions as a writer, you know, just it's not what it used to be.
Okay. Are you done?
You know, he hit him up.
Okay.
But, you know, that California love... Just, I ain't mad at you, bro. Okay, I'm done.
You said a bunch of songs, but without context.
They know it. True rappers know this.
Okay. So Tupac Shakur apparently was selling meth. He had an altercation with the police. What I find funny, though, is that at some point, I don't know if this dude changed his name, but it says here that Shakur shares the same name down to his middle initial with the late rap legend Tupac Shakur.
RIP.
They found multiple bags of methamphetamine on Shakur. Shakur was charged with aggravated assault, resisting arrest, simple possession of meth. I like that. That it says
simple. Like, what's simple?
I mean, maybe complicated is...
Oh, this meth looks complicated, bro.
That's funny. We're retarded as humans for coming up with such specific, simple possession of meth and unlawful paraphernalia. $18,000 bond.
Jesus, that's a lot.
Fuck, you killed my puns too.
Sorry, bro.
I was going to drop a banger here. I guess the only thing I could say is that you could just keep your head up. That's a song. You know, Tupac said, only God can judge me. In this case, so can the Washington County General Sessions Court. Why are we doing this, honestly? I don't understand what it is that we think. Oh, we're going to do this live stream. It's going to be so funny. It's going to be so funny, dude. I just want to end, dude. I just want to cease. Everything would be so much happier. Every day I wake up and I'm like, again? Vegan woman. I swear to God, if you play, I fucking knew it. I knew Fox News.
What?
I put on Fox News and it plays automatically.
Oh, bitch.
Jesus. You're lucky I'm subscribed to you because I'm a staunch conservative. So, woman traumatized. Woman traumatized by a sausage roll. So, woman's traumatized by a sausage roll here. Are you putting this? You're just there? This is why. You're doing good, man. You're doing good.
I'm not that stoned, you know?
You're not even stoned.
No.
People are saying you're stoned.
No.
I'm not stoned.
I just always look high. If you always look high, people never know when you're high.
I really hate that look. I could tell. Okay, I was going to say this earlier. 2 talents. You could put me in a room and I could tell who are the magicians. I could point out magicians. Again, it's easy. The joke is they're the ones springing cards. And I could also point out teachers.
Yeah.
I could point out teachers because they all look like JCPenney. They all look like they all look JCPenney. You said teachers? That's funny. That's actually pretty funny. But they all look like they shop at the JCPenney clearance section. That's the caveat when it comes to teachers. And they all look the same. They all have the same, like, unwarranted tired look. Like, oh, I'm so tired.
School is so rough.
Oh, I worked from 9 to 2. Oh, I have the whole afternoon to myself. I could only schedule 1 appointment for hot yoga this week. Oh, I get 3 weeks in December off. I get 1 week in November off. I get 1 week in April off. I get 3 months off in the summer. I'm so tired. I don't have time to do anything else.
It ain't easy, bro.
Oh,
it ain't easy.
Man, I'm just gonna eat Dunkin' Donuts and go to Target.
Ooh, I'm so down for some donuts.
I hate teachers. Wasn't I a teacher? I know. That's why. That's how I know. We're so underpaid. You work 5 hours a day.
On a good day.
I'm so tired. And then especially elementary school teachers. Today, we're going to cover... this week, guys, we're going to cover square. We're going to cover the square this week, guys. They just break up like the number 4 for like 2 days. Fuck. What a waste.
Tell me more. Tell me more about the square.
Do teachers get paid in the summer? If you're a full-time teacher, you get paid in the summer.
Yeah. Or, I mean, isn't there a thing where you can get that paid, like divided in 12 months or whatever it is?
Yeah.
Or?
You could either do it, I think, 12 months that you choose to get paid throughout the entire year, or I think 8 months. So it might be 8 or 12 months.
Is that how long the school year is? 8 months?
I don't know. I don't remember. You know, I might be off on that. But I know that you have 2 options how you could get paid.
When does school start?
School starts in September.
October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. 9 months?
9 months, yeah. So you could get paid throughout the entire year or 9 months, I think. Or 8 months.
And that makes sense with the 3 months, yeah.
But if you're fucking full time, you get paid in the summer. So every 2 weeks, you're there like just in your house, just, oh, I got paid. Okay, that's cool. That's experience. That's from experience, by the way. So a woman was traumatized by a sausage roll. She got traumatized. She's a vegan, and a vegan claimed that she was served a pork sausage roll she thought was meat-free. It turns out she's traumatized for life.
Must not have been a good sausage roll.
Well, I mean, it's I don't know if there's a picture here. This is it looks like
I think it's just like a stock photo.
But that's a picture of a vegan roll, right? Like that's what a vegan sausage roll looks like. So she says that she was offered a $2 refund by the store's manager, who obviously doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, dude, you got $2 out of it. You could have gotten $0.
Well, I mean, later on they offered that 36. So look at the
$36.
36 voucher, not even dollars, voucher. So you could come back and get more vegan.
Smart. See that's a good manager.
So apparently she returned to the bakery. All she wanted was an apology. And then here's my favorite part, where it says here. By the way, she's a YouTuber.
Oh,
she's a YouTuber.
Done.
I find that every single line of work that I do, I hate the people. So magicians, I hate magicians. Teachers, I hate teachers. YouTubers, I hate YouTubers. Am I the asshole?
What about being a nice guy? Because you're such a nice guy.
I think I'm a nice person.
Do you hate nice people?
That's not a job, though.
Yeah, it is. You know, job you have to be nice to a bunch of assholes.
That's a hooker. That's a hooker. So here's my favorite part. She says that my body is poisoned for life.
Dude, that's not true. That's at least a week till you digest it. It goes through your body and you poop it out.
But my favorite thing too, she says, people can be allergic to pork and potentially die from such stupid mistake. It's my life choice not to consume meat because it causes cancer.
But did you die?
I don't understand what correlation or what studies she's thinking that.
Vegans, bro.
Well, if she wants to be poisoned for life by a sausage roll, she should just call me.
You can't talk shit about my jokes, bro.
Ask my ex-girlfriend.
You can't talk shit about my jokes,
You should
bro.
ask my ex-girlfriend about getting traumatized by
by a pig roll.
by a sausage roll. Oh, man.
You know, I spent how many hours setting up the stage today, bro?
Yeah?
And you haven't even touched the camera yet, bro.
Dozens of seconds.
All right, bro?
Dozens of seconds that you set up. And every time we go through the same mistakes, we say, hey, I don't know why this camera's not working. Maybe because there's another USB port on your fucking computer that we're not using because you're too busy, I don't know, looking up memes. Which is a good transition. Let's look up. Let's get my shoes. Let's get my shoes here. Are we here?
Ooh.
Are we showing it?
Piggy toes.
Yeah, look at that. I saw a guy at the post office wear sandals or shoes, and this is the last time I do it because this is pretty gross. Another thing, look at this.
Was looking at. Ooh, now you're just flexing, dog.
Look at that.
Now you're just flexing, boy.
I just got a new. Look at that. How sexy is that watch?
Dude, they really killed it. That blue pops and that red just fucking oof.
Shout out to Long Island Watches for that bezel.
Send us money.
That's not the way it works. I paid for that. Okay. I paid. Dude, that looks extra nice. Dude. That looks extra nice, dude. So we have memes, Daniel. We have a meme review.
Okay. This one's more for you.
We have a meme review. Now, because we have the production value of a small Vietnamese workshop, I'm gonna have to wait till the delay to see this because I can't. There's no way for me to see the the thing over there. So I'm gonna have to wait till the delay here so I could see them. Oh, I see them. Okay, there you go. So let's see what we got here. Let me know when you're ready. You look very confused. I can look at the memes?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's ready, bro.
I wanna see. So we have magicians only memes, right? I don't know if I went back and forth with him. I know Jack and Die memes. I went back and forth, and he said, "Why'd you pick 3 worst memes?" And I said, "I picked memes at random." Because I made a video calling out memes. For people that don't know, I made a video saying that magic memes are terrible, and that they're awful, and that there's 0 out of 10.
It's the greatest.
And then he said, "Why'd you pick 3 of the worst memes to review?" I picked them at random. Literally from 3 different spots. So let's go over here. It has a person walking in with a female. He's about to bone her. That's nefarious. That's a little nefarious. And by the way, on the second picture, on the picture to the right, there's a watermark so people don't steal it. You notice that?
Yeah, they don't want to. This is a great meme.
He sees a poster of Jabrizi, and then he leaves.
Why you gotta say it like that? That shit's hilarious, bro.
You know what I hate more? The comment that says, "We may hate him, but he's more successful than all of us." Says SW Vierdnes. Could you click on his Instagram on SW Vierdnes and let's find out that that's actually Jabrizi? Did you click on it? And
I did, but no, there's no post on there.
There's no post.
16-year-old magician. That's what it said.
Yeah, he's part of. He looks like he'd be a Jabrizi fan. I think Jabrizi prevented rape. Says Ian Oliver. I agree. I think Jabrizi actually saved a life here, a potential fake life. Was this the one that you were laughing at earlier?
No.
Okay. No. Thank God it's not. Because if you were laughing that hard for that joke.
That was from last week. That's I wouldn't get there.
2 out of 10. I think that's a 2 out of 10. I give that one a 2 out of 10. It's funny. It's you know. Okay. No. 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10. Because I've given worse memes 2 out of 10. And that one at least had a little bit of a semblance of humor. Like, oh, you're going to walk in and you're going to see the fucking Jabrizi poster. There's a little bit of, truthfulness to the meme. It's relatable. If you walk into a...
I mean, that meme is about you, though. Let's say you meet a chick at a bar. Let's say she's Russian. She's like, damn, girl, you exotic. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because I got your number instead of someone else. We're not going to say who. Okay. We're not going to say who.
Yeah.
And then you enter the house like, I'm going to give you that fucking sausage McMuffin with egg, girl.
Yo, girl, I'm about to get you a green card.
All right, bro. And then you see a Jabrizi poster on that wall. Mm-hmm. How fast would you leave that apartment?
I mean, it depends. If I know that that's Jabrizi's girl, I'd fuck her.
Well, yeah, they're a pretty good looking girlfriend, dog.
I would have sexual intercourse with you. Just so I could say that. I want to fuck all the magic thoughts. -1 for inconsistent typography. That's funny, says Brian. Okay, so wait, let's... Oh, I'm back on the zoom in meme. This is how reversed it is. Because I'm waiting for the delay. So now I have to do banter until the delay is over. So that then I could see it. The easy way to do this would be to connect it to an external source. But the HDMI cable that we have, not only is that on a delay, you would think HDMI would be instant, but it's also a short cable.
It doesn't reach. Yeah, I gotta get another one.
It doesn't reach, so that's fine. Oh, we're here. Does he bite? No, but he could hurt me. He could hurt you in other ways. Your classic pass is not invisible.
That's a good one.
Let me ask you, is this the one that you were laughing at?
No.
Okay. Thank God. Thank God. I thought this was your zinger.
This is a good one, bro.
I thought this was your magnum opus. And you're like, dude, this is it.
That was a fucking good one.
You could follow, by the way, You and Me Daniel. You and Me playing cards.
You and Me Daniel.
You should put You and Me Daniel. You and Me playing cards. You could follow him. You post cards. You don't post memes.
No.
You could follow me at PigCake69. I post, I don't know.
Stuff.
I don't know. Pictures. I wanted to take a picture today with the thing that I was going to get. But unfortunately.
Oh.
This one is a... yeah, you know what? Yeah, Jasper Jones got it right. This one, 3 out of 10. 3 out of 10. It hurts the fact that there are 3 different fonts, pretty much. I think this one...
Is that how you look?
Sans serif. This one is... and then here you have like a what looks to be a Roman style font, like with a bopper style scallop on it. I don't like it.
You ready for the zinger?
Okay, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna talk to and adjust the camera here, waiting for the delay to take place, so that then I could look at it. We already went through this once, but unfortunately, it has to happen every single time I want to look up a magic meme because of the short HDMI. Oh, it's back. Okay. I'm just mentally preparing myself for this here. Okay. Fear not, lady. I'll save you. And it's a firefighter. Don't mind about my decks. They're not important. And then it's him looking confused. Yeah, she was already dead when I found her. And he's holding...
Jerry's Nuggets.
Jerry's Nuggets. Can we go through the comments here?
It's everyone's laughing, dude, because it's hilarious.
Let's go through the comments. Scroll. I'm literally gonna have a Bret Michaels aneurysm in my fucking head right now. Oh fuck. Okay, so the detail is just. Oh, but this is magician only memes. Okay, so this is They're all laughing. She was already dead when I found her. 5 out of 10, man. That's a
dude.
5.
That's a 10 out of 10. That's a banger,
10
bro.
out of 10. What was a 10 out of 10 that I did? No, I did an 8 out of 10 last time.
That was a banger, bro. That was a banger.
The one that you showed me, the first one was.
I don't remember what it was now. That was weeks ago, bro.
Bin Wanger, get the fuck out. Bin Wang gang, dude. That's what we're about. We're about the Bin Wang life. Do we have any messages?
We do.
We do. Okay, let me check.
I didn't hear it though.
Okay, so we couldn't what do you call this? Vet them, right? So we're listening to these live.
That was so funny.
If somebody decides to talk about their Communist Manifesto, or their or decides to speak about their true intentions when it comes to eradicating a race, we're gonna hear it right now for the first time, without any sort of
that meme was good, guys.
Any sort of filter here. So we have
Talking
just a couple here. So this one says, "Awesome, buddy."
PigCake, man, I've been watching your video tutorials. I got into sleight of hand and been watching them for a while, and they made me, they made my balls tingle. That's how funny they were. So now that I find out that you have a podcast, I am going to listen the shit out of this podcast. I'm telling you right now. But anyways, your videos are great, man, and just thanks for the laughs and everything. You're awesome, dude. Just wanted to tell you that, and you can feel free to check out my comedic podcast. That's very unprofessional, but no pressure. Anyways, cheers from Canada, bro.
Shill the shit.
Hey.
He shilled the shit. That's great. I like that. I like it when somebody says like, "Hey, dude, that might be good, but check this out. You gotta check out my stuff." And that was Lar Noxious. If you're on the chat, make sure to put a number 7 so I know that's your Jada Cole's number. 7 out of 10 with that. Thank you, man. I'm glad you appreciate the stuff. Honestly, I wake up every day and I'm upset that I woke up. So I'm glad that you're enjoying my content. RB says that was Chris Ramsey. I think Chris Ramsey is too busy dressing up steampunk, doing level 10 puzzles. I signed up for your teachings. Proud to say I'm level 24 virgin now. Interesting. I should do some sort of
like a scale.
Yeah, but no, I'd rather keep it a little bit serious. I'd rather keep it serious and not be too virgin-y when it comes to the Academy stuff. Harry Lorraine says, "Who is this second-rate magician doing a live stream?" I would pay serious money to watch a Harry Lorraine live stream where he talks about... Harry Lorraine, by the way, is a very decorated author when it comes to magic stuff, and he's come up with a lot of stuff, a lot of memory stuff.
Can you show me something?
No. Okay. Only because he could probably he'll probably be like, "There's a magician." I hear him in my head like Bernie Sanders. "There's a magician on YouTube doing my moves. He could learn my moves from Apocalypse." And then he types like that. So he types in all caps. And anytime somebody in the Magic Cafe, this fucking forum, anytime they would talk about, "Hey, does anyone know any cool impromptu tricks?" He goes, "I got a bunch of it," and he sells his shit. Like he shills his shit.
That's the way to do it,
He's like 98 years old.
Wow.
The guy's still fucking. "If you read my books, you won't be a virgin," says Harry Lorraine. He probably still fucks.
He's a fucker.
Harry Lorraine looks like he's still definitely... Harry Lorraine will outlive the apocalypse. Yeah, that guy's gonna... I hear him in my head as Bernie Sanders trying to sell. We're gonna take money away from the rich and give it to the blacks. I feel like that's is that his policy, right? I feel like that's his.
That's
okay.
it. Is that the only voicemail we have, or
no? We have another one.
Oh, nice.
Stars Piggy Origin. If you guys want to leave a voicemail, make sure to look at the link in the description below. If you do it before we end the stream, guess what? We'll put it on the stream. Okay. Please don't talk about anything that could get us kicked off YouTube, because my fear is that I'm just gonna press it and it's gonna be like,
sorry, bro.
No. You know, the
Come
end,
back another day.
It's gonna be I'm trying to think of a word that's similar to it. That's not gonna get me in trouble. Vinegar.
Oh yeah, no one likes
vinegar.
No one likes vinegar.
Vinegar.
They hate those.
You know, like someone just screams vinegar. You know, for like 12 minutes straight, and we get demonetized and then kicked off YouTube. You know what I mean? I can say vinegar all I want though, and I'm not gonna get in trouble. But it's the.
I'm not a fan of vinegar.
You don't like my pronunciation of vinegar?
Yes.
Vinegar. Okay. So let's listen to this one here.
What up, guys? Piggy, man, I had a question. How did you get your name? Was it something you got in school, or something your parents used to call you as a kid? Piggy, Marranito. And then another thing, aren't most podcasts a couple hours long? I mean, it'd be great if your podcast was at least an hour and 30 minutes, maybe 2 hours long. Yeah, 2 hours, that'd be awesome. You guys have some great content, man. I mean, I believe you guys are selling yourself short. But either way, man, keep up the great work. Sit out.
Thank you, Starscream 777. Starscream 7.
I told you we gotta be at least 2 hours long, bro. Every day.
We gotta
8 days a week.
Epic 7-day Minecraft stream here. That's a funny one. Vinegar. Sorry. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. And the name, I've already said this before. Is
that before you got initiated into the gang or after? I don't remember that story so well.
Was that a bit?
That's the question.
That was a bit. I've already said this, okay? But I'm going to say it here just for the sake of continuity and completion, okay? Because a lot of people ask me this question, and I repeat myself over and over again because people don't listen. They say one of the biggest mistakes you can make as a YouTuber
is listen?
No, it's to assume that everyone watches all of your content.
That's
right?
True.
So then I assume it's like, I said it once, everyone knows. Everyone knows because I said it once. My visage has said it once, so therefore everyone knows. But that's not true. So, person I used to stick my wiener in had a dream, right? Where I said, hey, I'm going to go to a party. Or she found out that I went to a party. And in the dream, my justification for not telling her and for going to this party just willy-nilly is that the party had a PigCake. So I'm like, hey, yo, this party has a PigCake. And she told me this dream that we had an argument, right? In the context of this dream. And she wakes up and she's like, yeah, you told me you went to this party because they had a PigCake. And I'm like, huh. And I wrote it down. I have
That's
a little
fantastic YouTube video.
I have a note. A little bit of a note. Actually, I don't know when the date was, but I have a note from like months prior to actually doing anything with the channel. And I just wrote it down. I'm like, PigCake, that sounds cool. And then when I was trying to come up with names for the channel, I'm like, oh shit, what do I call this? Do I call it something like cool? Do I use my own name? No, I want to be anonymous. Here. So let me be PigCake.
Ooh.
Let me use your name.
And now you're just a legend.
And now every time I see it, I'm like, oh, wow, dude, that's cool. Let me just recount memories of ex-girlfriends every time I see the name. So that's the story. What was this? You got in trouble in RL in real life for a dream she had. I've had that too. Yeah. It's like, yeah, you said that you went to a party. I'm like, that was your dream, dude. It was a.
It's your fault.
It was a pretend argument. It wasn't one of these fake. Or sorry, it was a pretend argument. It wasn't one of these real arguments.
It wasn't a fake Seiko.
A fake Seiko. Thank God there's not a fake Seiko. It's all real. I keep flexing this just because
I think it looks great.
I like the ripoff of the Pepsi GMT Rolex. I like the ripoff.
That's an OG right there, bro.
You look at it and somebody goes, "Hey, is that a Rolex?" No, it's not.
Oh, I guess you can't even tell time.
I have to say it's a Seiko. That's absolutely the strangest explanation for the origin of a moniker. Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, I don't know why people tend to think that there's another ulterior or like better story. Literally,
I think you got to make up a crazy story.
Yeah,
on how you saved the little pig while eating a cake.
And some guy says, "Hey man, you PigCake." I'm like, "Yeah, I am." And then I fucking.
You saved that pig and you saved that cake.
So hold up, we had what's it? Huh?
Started yet.
What's a juggalo?
Ooh, is that a real question?
What's a juggalo?
Oh, I love juggalos, dude.
What's a juggalo? I know what a juggalo is.
Oh,
but I
okay.
want your
Juggalos
definition.
are people that.
Are we showing? Are you showing
Oh,
yourself? Yeah, you have a camera here.
The juggalos are fans of ICP, Insane Clown Posse. That they paint their face, with this cool makeup on, and they're part of that crew, the Juggalos for life.
Okay. Here's what I understand about humanity, right? So we have evolved to attack animals. We hunt for meat. Mm-hmm. We fuck. We try to spread our seed, right? We're here to essentially try to prolong the human race.
Yeah.
Okay. So we've come to a consensus as a group of people to go, you know what? I'm gonna label myself as a juggalo. What function does that have
in society?
Could you imagine cavemen would look at us today and be like, you guys are pussies. You guys are arguing with each other about what? Where's the food? You guys are vegans? You're not eating meat? What? You guys are then again, their average lifespan was like 15 years old. Yeah.
Oh, he's still mature, 11 years old.
We're pussies. We've become...
I mean, we don't... Are you hungry? Just go to Taco Bell.
Vaginas. You could just, you don't have to hunt.
You want to fuck? Go to Calle Ocho.
We're pussies.
You know what I'm saying?
I'd rather hunt for my food. Unfortunately, living in Miami, you can't do that. The only thing you can hunt here are, I don't know, hookers?
Vinegars?
Vinegars? No, that's a racial crime. You can't hunt vinegars because that's racial. It's racially insensitive. Let's get a zoom in here. Racially insensitive. You can't do that. Okay? They made laws for that. Jim Crow laws. 3/5 compromise. They made laws for this.
Juggalos are clowns who like to rap and well.
Oh, that's terrible. I just saw the pimple. It's right there.
Can I pop it?
No,
dude.
What else is that? What else do we have here? We had David Copperfield, right? We had.
We're gonna complain for about 20 minutes on why Doom got delayed another fucking 5 months.
Doom is. I've spent way too much time on Doom, to be honest. I've been playing Wind Waker though. I've been playing.
I like it.
I dig it. Yeah. But here's my mentality though. I wake up, right, and I'm like, oh.
You're alive.
Oh, I want to play Wind Waker, right? So I have options. I could go to my mom's house, pick up our GameCube, bring Wind Waker. The GameCube's broken, by the way. The thing just flaps.
Duct tape.
We live in 2019. I wake up, I just Google GameCube emulator, Wind Waker ROM. Guess what? Within 5 minutes, I'm playing a GameCube game that I played as a child on my computer, just in my underwear, just like, this is cool. Then I get tired, I masturbate, I go back to sleep.
You are living the fucking dream, dude.
Yeah.
I wish I get to masturbate all the time.
I mean, I did 3 times this stream.
Oof.
This stream alone. Daniel has the humor of a retarded ass 5-year-old.
I mean,
I agree.
At least he's 5. He's better than 4.
I agree. I've said this before, that your humor, when you're trying not to be funny. Let me look up. I'm gonna look up this thing that I wrote here for you. I'm fucking, because I literally why do so many people text me? I don't like this. Okay, so hold up. Let me look up PigCake first of all. I'm gonna look up the origin of PigCake. You're looking at this camera, right? Because I don't want people to see what I'm showing here. Let me look this up. So PigCake originated. I'll tell you exactly when I got this name. I realize now that I'm going to scroll through like an asshole. But I wrote something down here as a joke because of how funny you said. You said modded cars, or you said a certain type of brake is for poor people, which killed me. Let me see if I could find this here. I know this is riveting content of me just literally looking through my phone for stuff.
What did I say?
Let me look up.
Regular brakes?
Danny.
Steel brakes are for poor people?
I think I wrote Dannyism. Danny. Fuck. How did I write this? Danny. Oh, fuck me, dude. I know I wrote this down. I should have a system where I could find these things easily, but instead, like an asshole. Oh, this is funny. Lil Wayne. I wrote a Lil Wayne line.
What is it?
It says, "Oh, I took some Advil because my head hurt. Bitch, suck my dick, make my head hurt."
What did I can't remember what I said.
Here's another line that I wrote. I write like jokes to myself. We'll do this here. I'll talk about some stuff I've written down here, and then we'll be good here. So here, for example, I wrote like a retarded kid choking a fish.
What?
I have my stand-up bit here.
Are you ready for your stand-up bit? Because the way you're going.
Yeah, but because what we're doing is we have a fantasy league because we're virgins, and the person that scores the least amount of points has to do a stand-up bit with jokes that were given by the rest of the people playing fantasy.
And then the champion,
yeah,
is gonna choose a location.
Yeah, that's terrible.
I'm gonna
but I have no. But this is a stand-up. I'll tell you the first 2 lines of my stand-up bit. You ready for this? This is a world exclusive.
Go.
By show of hands here, who masturbates? You?
Yeah.
You?
Yeah.
I masturbate a lot. It's kind of my thing. And that's all I'm reading. That's all I'm reading.
You got more?
Yeah, I have like a whole set.
Oh, come on. You've never shared this with me, bro.
Yeah, I'm not going to.
Oh, come on.
But I'm trying to find what you said here that I wrote down because of how funny it was. It was something about poor people and it was very insensitive. Marianne, what the fuck is this? This is okay. No. I think I put it under the stuff folder. When I don't give a quote maybe. Right here, you said street legal cars are for poor people.
Yeah.
I found that so funny.
Facts, bro.
I found that so funny that
Catalytic converter.
Huh?
What?
We had into an argument.
Okay. Foam in the bumpers.
Modding cars.
What?
What's this one? Danny's the best part of the show, says Brian. So you're the best part of the show.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Brian. He got it.
Well, I mean, it's what it is eventually going to be the point where people want to do a meetup, and then I'm not going to be invited. And then not only
I gotta show up.
You gotta show up.
That means I gotta shower.
Yeah.
Gotta put on deodorant.
Yeah.
And bring a lot of playing cards. I'll be there.
Arthur Flex jokes are better. That knock knock joke from the Joker killed me. I haven't seen Joker yet.
Really?
I haven't seen Joker. I want to watch it. Looks like a tremendous movie.
I mean, a lot of good reviews.
By a show of hands here, who masturbates? And then here's the thing that I wrote in too. I wrote in the you. Yeah, I masturbate a lot. It's kind of my thing. And then I go on. The premise of the bit, I'll tell you. The premise of the bit is comparing masturbating to 9/11. I compare masturbation to 9/11. So I drop a bunch of...
I can't wait for this fucking
different levels of getting caught.
Over, bro.
Listen, it's so different levels. Great. Different levels of masturbating and then getting caught masturbating. So it's like one is, step one is if they catch you watching porn, right? If they catch you watching porn, that's like the first tower collapsing, right? That's not that bad. They catch you watching porn, you could be researching. It doesn't matter. If they catch you, it escalates. And then the last one is like if they catch you coming, right? Like that's
the one.
I forgot what I compared it to.
That's Golden 7.
It was funny.
Too soon.
But yeah, my stand-up is very edgy. It's like fairly edgy.
I cannot wait for this football season to end.
Too bad your players are... No, but that's not what I'm going to say. That's dumb. It's jokes that other people are going to come up with. So I'm doing other people's bits. That's the point of the whole stand-up. I'm not going to do my own stand-up.
I'm going to give you the best ones, dude.
Do we have anything else here? History lesson of PigCake. When I was a child, I was training my memory. I wrote books on memory. Buy them, says Harry Lorraine. Harry Lorraine has dementia. Top 3 things that come to mind for now. For me, it's vinegar, Brian Scalabrine, and Jay Sankey's pecker. This is why I think we should just stop we should just disable comments. I should just disable comments here. As far as anything. Oh my goodness, these are pretty terrible. Piggy, cancel culture is going to nail your ass. I feel like they're already getting me, man.
We've been canceled like 10 times already this week.
You're talking about what?
No, we've been canceled like 10 times.
Honestly, I wish, man. I want to be popular to the point where me having like a racial tweet would be like a story. Like, oh man, PigCake said,
I can't believe he said that.
Black girls have purple pussies. Like something like that they look back later on and they're like, dude, yeah, that's we can't have you working for us. And I'm like, I guess I'm popular enough where it matters.
That was it.
I'm not at that point yet. The comments are the second best thing about the show.
What's the first?
You and then the comments.
Stop it, Piggy.
I'm pretty much, you could have this fucking deck and then like I'd be very far under that one. Let me see if there's any comments here. I'm sorry I skipped them. All right, I was trying to get through the format here. I guess this last part could be dedicated to looking through the comments and see if there's anything.
Shout out to our viewers.
I want to see a show. where Jabrizi effects are revealed. Oh wait, he does that on his own.
I got that one.
That's a funny one. Anything Jabrizi is always pretty humorous. This Daniel smoked way too much before the show.
I wish.
Why
am I not looking at these? I can't see these.
I'm scrolling through because I'm seeing it. You can't. I can.
Oh, okay.
That's a new secret series. What is PigCake? Okay, standing up. Yeah, it's funny. I'm short, right? That's the joke. That's fucking. I'm not even. Short joke is like low hanging fruit, and yeah, I know I can't get low hanging fruit because I'm short. But like it's obvious. You gotta make fun of other stuff. Like I don't know, my fucking
how swole you are. Ooh,
dude, I've been doing some.
Look at that neck. Bro.
I got my dumbbells back. I've been fucking just ripping it up.
Ooh, I can tell, bro. Your eyebrows are thick.
Thank you, I appreciate it. This stream wouldn't work without the comments and Daniel. It would work without me though. I remember when Piggy would actually read the comments and interact with us. I miss those days. Don't forget to read this. Well, guess what I did? So joke's on you, sick and twisted. You know what's sick and twisted? My dick.
Ooh.
I need to get it checked out, honestly.
I have a doctor, bro.
You know what the best part is about not going to the doctor? Nothing's wrong with you.
Yeah, that's true.
Nothing's wrong with you. I told you this many times. I'm like, I don't go to the doctor because that's how you get shit. Yeah. You go to the doctor, he's like, you have cancer. I'm like, I didn't have that before I went to the doctor.
It's your fault.
Now I went to the doctor and I have fucking cancer. So, like in Grandma's Boy when he came on his homie's mom.
That's a great movie.
That's a throwback. That's a fucking throwback here. What's your view on saying the word skittle fag? God, I already... Meaning to call someone a fag and proceed to hit... Okay, why did I even read that comment? I read what has to be the most edgy comment here by Noah Ian. My favorite racial saying of yours, that's a funny joke, is when I say Ray Charles would think it's so fair and he's black. See, it gets you because the expectation is that Ray Charles is blind. So you think, oh, even Ray Charles could see this. And he's, blind, right? But then you twist it on him and you go, no,
twist him.
And he's black.
Ooh, piggy joke.
Am I into Legos? Asking for a friend. I'm not into Legos.
What?
Because I'm not autistic.
You hate the Beatles.
Yeah, I hate the Beatles.
You don't like Legos.
I hate magicians.
What was the other one that we were talking about the other day? You hate something else.
Probably a fucking movie that you mentioned that was atrocious.
No. First of all my movies are great.
Across the Universe is a terrible movie.
It's a fantastic fucking movie.
If you're on your period.
Oh my god. How do you not like... Bro, it's like saying you don't like Greece either.
I hate Greece.
You're a terrorist.
I hate Greece.
That's it. You're officially an American...
That hits too close to home, to be honest. That hits a little bit too close to home. Jesus.
I got chills. They're multiplying.
He's hiding. They have information on him that they're going to release slowly, I feel, when he inevitably starts distancing himself from the Church of Scientology.
Who? John Travolta?
John Travolta.
Oh, that guy can never leave the fucking church, dude.
No, they got so
him
much.
and what's his guy's name?
Tom Cruise?
Tom Cruise.
That's another one. Tom Cruise has he doesn't necessarily have gay face.
Pancakes. How do you fucking hate pancakes, bro?
Because pancakes are okay, I'll give you a good comparison. I can't even talk to you
right now, bro.
I'll give you a good comparison. Pancakes are the Elizabeth Warren of breakfast items. Not Native American. That's a joke. Fake.
I'm so hurt right now.
A woman.
I'm so hurt right now.
Can you guys live with Richard Bellers one day? He watches your content. I sent him something. I remember I sent him a video and he didn't use it. He had like a news segment and I sent him a video, like a little funny video. And
was I in it?
This was like 2 years ago.
Oh, that's why, bro.
Guess he didn't use it. That movie sucked unless you're a girl. Thank you, says William. Thank you, William Flo. Across the Universe is a period movie. It's a movie.
It's such a fucking great movie.
That's what I hate about these movies, though, that they entice women into thinking that that's how real life is. Oh, he's gonna go across the universe for me. He's gonna come and he's gonna make this whole romantic.
The guy got deported, son.
Yeah,
and came back for her, bro.
He needs to get used to that. #MAGA.
You know what I'm saying? Came back for her, dog. I cried. I probably straight up cried in that shit, bro.
Did you?
I did.
That's
a great freaking movie, man.
I shit myself, says Brian Connor. He says, hey, Piggy, say I ship mice elf. That's like ICUP. Spell ICUP. ICUP, right? Spell ICUP. ICUP.
I remember one time, I forgot who we told that joke to. Hey, yo, spell ICUP. And like, I don't know how to spell it. And then like my cousin's like, oh, I'll spell it for you. ICUP. And I'm like, That was the joke. He was supposed to say it, and then.
That's borderline autistic.
Yeah.
The other one was, are you gay? No. Do your parents know you're gay? And you go, no.
Ooh.
At that point, you just put your head down. Everyone loses their shit. The one that people are doing now, thank God I'm not teaching anymore. You know why? Because I'm a fucking meme master. My whole channel is a meme. My life is a meme. I'm a magician. I'm a joke. What these kids would do is that they would come up to you and be clever. And they would say stuff that, you know, was around in the 90s.
Hipster.
As if they're like, yo. But here's the thing. They're 10 years old. They're 11 years old. And they come up to you like, hey, how's Joe? And then you're supposed to go, Joe, who's Joe? And then he goes, Joe Mama. And you're like, I could destroy
That's a classic. I mean, that's like saying D's a bird. That's classic.
Hey, are you going to talk to Suganese? Are you going to talk about Suganese? What's Suganese? Suganese nuts.
You know what's my favorite one? Who asked you?
These kids, but these young adolescent retards would go up to you and they would say these memes that they see online without any context.
Oh,
they're not funny.
They're geniuses.
They pretend like they know this shit. You understand? I could destroy you. I'm literally two of you. All right? You fucking 2'9" piece of shit. I will destroy you.
Are you a Star Wars fan?
Hold up. Is Amanda there? Last name Hug and Kiss?
Amanda Hug and Kiss?
Amanda Hug and Kiss.
Amanda Hug and Kiss? That's such a great... That's from The Simpsons, dude.
That's Mo.
That's from
Mo.
The Simpsons. When they get Mo all the time.
Why don't you like a Big Mac, Piggy?
You don't like Big Mac?
Let's get a zoom in on this.
Oh my god. That's like so American, bro.
Thousand Island and relish is the secret Big Mac sauce. If you grab Thousand Island dressing, I know because a relative of mine, that one, he eats Thousand Island. That's his thing. He loves Thousand Island.
It's so fucked up.
It's fucked up, but it's true. So watching Disney movies and fucking eating Thousand Island on bread like a gross ass.
Well,
it's garbage. It's a garbage burger. It's
the sauces.
3 pieces of bread. You're getting more carbs than meat.
Yeah, and it's also very thin. But see, the trick to it is this: you get a double quarter pounder with cheese. Mm-hmm. You remove the ketchup, you remove the mustard, and you add mac sauce.
Okay,
Ooh.
that sounds fine if you're...
That's my shit. That's my go-to.
That's good if you're a fucking retard.
No, it's not. That's fucking amazing.
The mac sauce is terrible.
Oh my god.
It's relish and Thousand Island. That's all you're doing. You mix them up, you put it on a burger, and you say, this is a secret sauce. This is a secret. A quarter pounder with cheese is God's burger. God came down himself and he said, how do we make a McDonald's burger better, guys? The McDonald's cheeseburger is already a classic, folks. So how do we make this better? Oh, just let's put 2 of them. And that's the patty. So we're going to have the equivalent of 2 of these wondrous works of me. We're going to put these 2 together and we're going to put it and we're going to call it a quarter pounder with cheese. And what sauce are we going to have with it? Mustard, ketchup.
Horrible.
Instead, you replace that with Thousand Island and relish.
Dude, it's the best.
I would send you to Guantanamo just based on that.
I mean, I'd go to Cuba. It's gonna be good weather.
You changed the camera without the fuck noises is Daniel making? Probably turned on from the thought of a double quarter pounder. Those are probably you're making like a quarter pounder noises. You know?
Quarter pounder with cheese.
Show the most recent photo on your phone. That's retarded. You know who does that? Speaking of, Jabrizi does that on his comments. If you look at Jabrizi's not comments on his Instagram, so I'm not even gonna do a trick, but he'll do this. All right, I'll take a deck of cards just to satisfy you.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so Jabrizi will be like, pretend like there's some fucking blonde yuppie right fucking here, right? Some blonde stacked yuppie, and he goes, "Hey girl, are you thinking of a card? You got a card in mind?" Obvious that he just told her like, "Hey, could you name the fucking 4 of spades?" But he makes it seem like cool, like, "Oh, you just walked into the frame of my shot, girl. Could you think of the card? You got one?" With Bonix. Was this it? And she's gonna say, "No, that wasn't my card." And he goes, "Ooh!" Right? And then she loses her mind, even though
I just lost my shit.
Even though she loses her shit. And then he goes, "Hey, comment with your 3rd favorite emoji." What? If you have a 3rd favorite emoji, you should end it. At that point, I think that's a sign, because then that tells me you have a list of emojis. It's like I have a list of comprehensive. That's Jabrizi's literal cancer. I want to fight Jabrizi. I wish I could have like a charity boxing match with Jabrizi. I
would go to that shit.
I'll get so jacked. He has how much?
We'll get Joe Rogan in there.
He's tall, right? He's tall, but I'm thick. I'll fucking thick that motherfucker up. So he does shit like that, which is funny. So he'll say, hey, comment with your third favorite emoji, or hey, look at your text messages and comment with your the third last message you said, and put the word you like, the most ridiculous things to comment to try to trick the
it's just to get people to go in there.
The algorithm here. The recipe for McDonald's is in my book, says Harry Lorraine. I believe that. Y'all remember the Arch Deluxe? I don't remember that.
Didn't the McRib come back too?
McRib, yeah, but that's seasonal.
But is it back already?
I don't know if it's.
I kind of want to get that McRib.
It's kind of gross though. It's like the worst kind of barbecue.
It's probably changed right over the years.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
What it is that they took away trans fat. The greatest thing that they did was they had trans fat in BK. My mom would go, all right, before middle school.
Old school BK fries were the shit.
That's not even fries, man. Hash browns, my dude. Listen,
come on, dude.
Let me tell you, dog. You would go to the middle school, right? My mom would be like, hey, you guys want BK? We'd lose
your mom.
Oh, shit.
Sounds like an amazing mom.
Oh, fuck. Dude, we go late to school. It doesn't fucking matter, bro. Because we got there with the fucking BK with 13 grams of trans fat. Do you know how long it takes for a single gram of trans fat to leave your body, Daniel?
How long?
It takes like a month. Because it's gross. They banned it. They banned it, but it tasted so good. Then now they took it out. So unfortunately, that's why we're being pussies. Back in the day, cavemen would embrace the fat because they would use that fat as energy, right? But now we're like, no, trans fat is bad for the kids because it's polluting their minds. They have ADHD. Let me tell you, everyone has ADHD.
Haters.
Rearrange the letters and Harry Lorraine. It's Butcher. I'm afraid for this next Butcher package. Honestly, I'm a little.
Is there no one coming?
I mean, I keep getting little hints or little things. Butcher tagged me on a post the other day. So that's funny. Let's see. Which is this one? I like the Arch Deluxe, but some bitch got E. coli from it. You know what I need to stop doing? I need to stop referring to women as bitches. I do this all the time. I'm like, yo, dude, so I was talking to this bitch. It's very like
yeah.
I don't want to say what's the patriarchal thing to do? Like you're anti-matriarch. I didn't tag you in anything, says Brian. Let me go through here. You guys, I'm scavenging through these comments because we already went through our stuff, right? We already went through what we're going to talk about. So I'm like,
and we spent so much preparing for the show today.
Let me go through and see if there's anything interesting here in the comment section that maybe we could kind of go off and mention. And all that I see is Harry Lorraine trolling. A fake Harry Lorraine trolling.
You guys didn't have the internet.
That's all I get. Is there anything you want to mention?
I'm excited for Duke Nukem coming out soon.
Okay, Duke Nukem, which is a good game, but unfortunately they fucked it up. 14 years of development. You're getting the pack that they're coming out with is just a rehash of another pack that they came out with.
Yeah, for the PS4.
Yeah, same shit. So it's
I might just cop it on the PS4.
Piggy, you said you paid $65 for 2 OJs and pancakes. Did I mention that?
I have no idea.
I think I mentioned that. I was talking about a brunch place.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I mentioned that on stream?
Yeah.
I need to relax with the things I say on stream because I say some shit and then people remember it and I'm like, did I say that or do people actually... okay, I did. He says I did mention it on a stream. Yeah, I paid $65 for 2 OJs without anything in them, not even mimosas. Ugh. All right, I wasn't even a basic bitch. Just OJ and pancakes. From a waiter that, by the way, this is what the waiter did. You ready? Asked me for... can I have 2 OJs and a pancake?
Let me get 3 OJs and pancakes in the shape of PigCake.
On a notebook. There wasn't any digital, by the way. Let me just rephrase it. So this guy does this. He goes...
Burning trees.
For 5 minutes. All I'm thinking is this guy's waving his dick within
You're like
feet. I'm like, did you put the order in? the thing's in your pocket. You didn't put the order in. Motherfucker.
That would be a funny ass skit.
Fucking, that's not a skit. That was life.
I know, but I'm saying that would be a great skit to get your reaction. How's the
it's gross. It's warm. I've been killing it with Isabella Star 3. It's a great trick. Isabella Star, Peter Turner. It's a star sign.
Oh, yeah. Fucking wrecked me when he did that.
Let me see if I could think of a star sign in your head right now. That's
star sign?
That's not yours. So just a random star sign, like a horoscope, you know? Like Leo.
Hold on. Okay.
Okay, you got one?
Hold on, because let me think of all. Okay, I got it.
But think of the spelling of it. Think of the spelling. Okay, you got the spelling in your head? Because I want you to see it between us, arranged, just like the letters.
Okay.
Rearrange the letters
Okay.
in the air between us.
Okay.
You got it? Okay. I think there's an R. I just saw an R.
No.
There wasn't an R?
No.
Wow, okay. Then keep saying it over and over in your head. Okay. Fuck. Keep saying it in your head. Like Pisces,
Yeah.
Pisces. Like that. Okay,
That's what it was.
I got it. You got it.
You sick motherfucker.
You got it in your head. That's what I like about it, though. It's that simple. You know.
I love that guy, dude. Like, I want to be best friends with that guy now.
But that's just the star sign part. Then there's, you know, the whole tangent of, oh, you're saying, I think of a letter that starts with this, and then there's that part, which is a little bit iffy. But I like that star sign is just so clean.
Yeah. Dude, that's so good.
Let's see. What's this? My sombrero fell off, and I dropped. Like Pisces, though. Like Pisces is very rare. Like a
really. I couldn't think of any other sign.
Raise fucks people up. It says Colin Freeland, which is the method. Raise. That's the method to it. That's, you know, he did the thing that I hate when people do on Instagram, which is like, hey, dude. Hey, that double lift was great, man. Hey, dude, that double undercut, really good. I really appreciate it. No, I'm being an asshole. I'm being an asshole. Calling out, yeah, it's Raise. It's the Raise method. But I'm saying, like, you know that thing on Instagram where somebody does a magic trick, and then in the comments they're like, dude, that DL was super smooth. My DL is better on my channel. You should check that out.
Nice DL, bro.
Yo, hey, dude, super smooth. Hey, magician? Me too. I'm a magician too, man.
Yo, that TP? I heard that TP is sick.
Dude, that TP move that you did, all right? Listen, I prefer the old version, but I think the new one is just as good, and you did a great job in it. Hey, I'm a magician too.
Tinder pass.
Is that what you're referring to?
Yeah. Greatest move of all time.
How can I get a pack of cards with your signature? I actually need to send that out.
Is that homeboy?
Huh? No.
Someone else? All right.
How can you get a pack of cards with your signature? That's something that we're gonna do, right?
Yeah, we can.
Mainline gang.
You want to do it now, or we want to do it later? Kind of thing.
That's later.
Okay.
Later we'll do that. We'll more info coming soon. Yeah, yo.
Stay tuned.
I'll promote your channels and other magicians' videos. That's funny. It's like, yo, that's great. Have you seen PigCake? That's also annoying. That would also be annoying, because then it's like you have a bunch of people that are like.
That falls into the skits that we were talking about.
The what?
Hey, yo, PigCake, is that you?
Oh, that's funny. Dude, what are you doing? What have you been up to? I've been doing videos.
Oh.
Reddit magicians pissed me off. Excellent technique with modern applications. Yeah, you're right. The worst one, I say Instagram. Reddit is terrible.
Really?
Reddit is terrible because you have a post, get like, you know, like a substantial amount of votes, and it's like magic stuff, right? But it's lay people that are fucking reacting to the shit. And then the worst ones are the magicians that come in and they're like, dude, that hot shot cut was great, man. Dude, I really like the hot shot cut. Yeah, hey, man, great angles on that Sybil cut. You know what I'm talking about? We know what we're talking about because we're magicians.
We're magicians, bro. We're cool.
I fucking hate magicians. If I could fight... Actually, no, funny enough, I was looking at one of X's videos that he hasn't put up. And at some point, this guy comes in that looks like a truck. I'm not even kidding. This guy's wearing like a tank top, and he's all like...
He's all swole.
Just fucking jacked, and he's like shaking Xavier's hand. He's like, yo, what's up? I'm like, okay, that guy will fuck me up. Most magicians, I could fuck up most magicians. I could fuck up most magicians, dude. I will murder you. If you cut, hey, I will yoke your ass. That's a hood term I like. No, you know what a yoke is?
What's a yoke, bro?
A yoke? You just choke a bitch.
Jesus.
I had a black guy tell me that. Let's see. I get so tired when people want more tutorials on other channels and they don't go to PigCake. Just go to PigCake and you'll never look back. That's a great comment. Especially when you put it on like other people's. They're telling me about trolling this. Some people were trolling this magician on Instagram. I don't want to say his name. Brian, you know, but they were trolling him. Right? This guy never flashes, and they were trolling him. And something about. I think they mentioned me or whatever, and there was this whole confusion. I got DMs. I told you about them. Some people were like, "Hey, dude, why'd you mess with this guy?" I'm like, "It wasn't me. It was not PigCake."
Oh,
that's phenomenal.
That's the worst one, dude. Yeah, when it's not you.
PigCake. I've gotten a bunch of on I've gotten a bunch on Discord. I get a bunch of people like, hey, is this the real PigCake? Because apparently people think it's funny. Let me just make an account, call it PigCake, have the same profile picture, and then troll people as if it's me. What's this other one? Fuck up these internet magicians. But it's just terrible because you're doing what magicians do in public with other magicians around, like at a show, but you're doing that on the internet, on Reddit, by saying, hey guys, I'm a magician too.
That's a pussy move, bro.
That's a bitch move. You're trying to get attention on you.
Yeah, dude. Like, come at me.
It's kind of gross. Harry Lorraine, wrestle me at Crown Jewel, says Bill Goldberg.
Oh, yeah.
Can I tell you, I'm pretty sure. Do you ever look at an old person?
I want to punch him.
I don't know if I should say it. Do you ever look at an old person and be like, dude, one punch and that's all?
That's all you got.
That's all it would take. I was looking at friends of mine. We're talking to a friend of mine's grandma, right? And then she left, and I'm like, dude, how crazy would it be if you just come in and spear this lady? Like, she'd probably die. Your grandma can't take a spear.
What'd you do this weekend? Speared that bitch.
I speared her, and now I'm doing 25 to life. Thank God I knew the judge, so I got off on bail, but I'm doing 25 to life, dude.
In case you're wondering, the heater up by 1. In case you were wondering, the heater up by 1.
Okay.
Because you're into it.
Because I'm into it. I'm into going to dirty bars and having shitty beer. That's what I'm into.
Gang.
Bill Goldberg versus Harry Lorraine. Eating too many member berries. Oh, that's funny. Member
oh my God. That was one of the weeds they were trying to sell me today.
Member berry?
Yeah.
That's another thing. You sauce everyone up.
I'm a saucer, bro. I just like being nice to people, dude.
Yeah, but you to the point where it's almost like flirtatious.
Well, that's 1, 2 I am. But 2, at the same time, it's like, what do you? I kind of like to make people's day.
Okay.
So I feel actually, I met the girl that was on the phone. Yeah. I met her at the dispensary.
Oh yeah.
Because I was like, dude, whoever I spoke to on the phone was fantastic, and the guy's like, it was her. I'm like, oh, and I'm like, dude, everyone was like, what?
Was she hot? Oh, she had a hot voice.
Definitely not.
That's very fooling. Yeah. That's very fooling. There are a couple of baddies at that dispensary. She
took the time. She read the descriptions of each of them. You know, it's like, what do you kind of want? I mean, I kind of want like a happy one. I kind of want an energetic. I want to be an artist.
So I thought that it was like a call center though, because it seemed.
That's what I thought so too. So at first I'm like, is this like your call center? Like, no, it's not the call center, but you called that bitch right there. I'm like, okay, so.
Oh shit!
I dabbed her.
I heard you lose your mind.
Yeah.
At some point.
Wow, was I that loud?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
That's so funny. They're very like you gotta get scanned. Yeah. They're not gonna let me in because I don't have a fucking card.
No.
So they're not. I'm just outside like an asshole, just like.
Let me tell you, that day, that dispensary smelled clean. Like regular, like a normal place. Usually that's when I was there. It reeked of weed, bro.
Like an ashtray.
I walked in, I was like, I got high just from the fumes, dude.
I got high just from the fumes.
From the fumes, man.
That's fucking terrible. Got 25 to life, but it went viral, so worth it, dude.
Worth it.
Dude, hey, 25,000 views on that, bro. Me spearing my grandmother to death, dude. I'm doing 10 to 25. Dude. Fucking retard.
That's a great skit right there.
That
would be a great skit. Spearing an old lady. But obviously, I would play the old lady.
We have to find a stunt granny. A stunt granny. Did you ever watch the Secrets of Wrestling revealed?
Is this like an old thing?
Yeah. Maybe. Around the time that they did Secrets of Magic, finally revealed. They also did Secrets of Wrestling, Pro Wrestling Secrets. And one of the things that they said was, do you ever wonder how a wrestler could push a grandmother? And I'm like, what? So apparently one of the bits that they said that wrestlers do is that, to get heat, a wrestler would go up to like a grandmother in his entrance and he'll just be like, fuck you, and then push her. Right? And they're like, do you ever wondered how they did this stunt as if this is like common? And I'm like, nobody does this.
I've never seen anyone push a grandma.
Nobody does this. The closest that I've ever seen. Huh?
Not true. Remember when the WWF had oh my God, what those old school ladies?
Mae Young.
That gave birth, remember?
Yeah, Mae Young.
Oh my God.
Yeah, she would take bumps.
That shit. That lady was fucking tough, man.
Okay, but what they made it seem is like a random audience member that got pushed. And then they're like, this is how it's done. It's a stunt granny.
It's a stunt granny.
And they show this lady with like a back brace and she's like, they showed it. It was great. The Teenage Witch.
Oh shit. Yeah. That's dope.
Yeah, so I remember it's a secret. It's easy when you know the secret. And they're doing all these complicated stuff. So it says here, react to DMC Card Shark. What the fuck is that?
Oh, shout out, Sid. Thanks for purchasing from the store, man.
Danny, I ordered the last 2 bricks of V2s, and I appreciate the autograph and the sticker. You wasted no time to mail those. Yo, you and me, dude.
Yeah.
Great reviews. Google. Are you on Google? Like reviews?
Yeah. I have no idea. You can review me on Google. I haven't. There's a feature for the rating, and I haven't done it. on the Spotify part, because they charge you for everything on that shit, bro. Like,
That's kind of shitty. You need to do that.
let's go on Instagram, dude. Say what's up.
You need to definitely do that. I feel like that's you'll get like reviews. Butcher's definitely gonna leave one being like, "Oh, this is a great store. Not enough fingers though."
Don't send us any more fucking cheese, bro.
I dug into that shit.
Ugh,
Razor
dude,
blades.
That was probably the most disgusting thing you've ever done in front of me.
Okay, in front of you. I'm gonna say I think after gym pussy is probably the grossest thing I've ever done. What's this? It says a good thing that Secrets of Wrestling was just a work. Yeah, it's easy. Do you ever wonder how they get the signs in the arena? Well, the promoter hands signs before the show even starts. What do you think? They brought it from home? Yes. Wrestling fans are virgins. They're gonna bring signs from home. The show made it seem like
I've never made a sign.
the producer. But I used to know
I've
people that
never
would make
made a
signs.
sign.
Yeah, I knew people that would actually like pride themselves into making fucking signs.
I mean, it's not that I wasn't prideful to make one. I'm just too lazy.
Yeah, well, I mean, to take one. And then also you're an asshole because you're gonna put it up. Guess
And
what?
then someone behind you, yeah, dude.
My favorite sign is the guy behind me can't see.
Yeah.
Just there.
I told you I went to a show once where The Rock spit at me, right?
No.
I didn't tell you this?
No.
It was my birthday, my brother. It wasn't a televised event.
It's like a live show.
And it was The Rock. We had really great seats. I think we're like maybe 7-8 rows.
Are you showing yourself?
No, sorry. We're 7-8 rows like behind, the rail or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
And The Rock does, takes off his people thing too. It goes right above us. And then I was like, we're like, oh, get on me, Rock.
There's a picture of my mom and The Rock. It's the greatest thing ever.
What?
I told you about this, yeah.
No, you did not.
He went to where she worked. I mentioned this on stream. He went to where she worked. And then she's like, oh, hey, Babo, my son loves you. And then she's fucking the Polaroid picture of just
like The Rock's knee is like your mom's right here by the knee.
4'9", 210 pounds, and then The Rock's like 6'5", like a fucking beast.
And I'm sure that's when he wasn't even really dry.
No, it was back when he had the fucking square top.
Oh my god.
How far is Orlando from you? 380 miles. 330 miles. Right?
Really? That's so specific.
334 miles. I know, because every time you're counting, not 300 miles. It's 3 hours away.
4 hours away, 3 hours away. Yeah.
Depends on if you drive like an asshole.
Depends who's driving.
Yeah.
If I'm driving, we'll get there quick as fuck.
2.5. That's gross. I'd rather fly. I wish that I had enough money to be like, I'll just fly to Orlando.
I've flown to Orlando.
It's 45 minutes.
It's so dumb. You spend more time in the point going to the airport, going for your flight, getting over there. It's the same amount of time as 100%, dude.
I guess the commute.
Because the flight's like less than an hour.
Yeah, 45 minutes.
So it's less than an hour, but you got to get there, an hour before?
Yeah.
Hour and a half before? Okay, that's already an hour.
I got to get
45
there like
minutes.
3 hours before.
You know what I'm saying? So it's already what? It's already 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
More than 2 hours.
Yeah.
Okay? Then to get out, by the time you might as well just fucking drive there, man. And if you got to get a freaking car?
I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I just thought the garbage thing. Let's talk some Magic, bruh.
I mean, I've been waiting for you to fucking take out a deck of cards all day.
What Magic do you want to talk, Sidesh? What Magic do you want to talk about? Kawade? Magic, awful, man. I don't like Magic. Magic is pretty terrible. Especially because, okay, I'm going to go on a rant here on magicians, all right? I'm going to go on a rant on how magicians are obsessed with methods, and methods are irrelevant, all right? This is a rant that I've gone on at least once every single fucking week. Okay, because magicians are obsessed and, hey, no, I want new method. And you see this on Instagram all the time. How you do that? It doesn't matter how he did it. All right? You figure it out. You come up with a method that works for you.
Read a book, bro.
So magicians are just obsessed, like, oh, I wanna know this method and that method, and oh, this one's cool, but you should see that one. Dude, it's all the same shit. It's all the same shit. Nothing new has been invented. Let me tell you that. Everything that's ever existed in magic is already there. The only thing is applications.
Yeah.
You could apply different things to different ways, right? So, but again, there's a market in this, and obviously people take advantage of certain things in the market. They take advantage of demand, and it turns out that you could sell the same thing over and over to people. Just give it a different name.
Just polish it up.
Polish it up. Give it a different spin. Again, I say that it's a bad thing, but you don't care about the effect. You care about the method. You care, is this going to be something simple and organic, impromptu, borrowed shuffle deck? When the fuck have you ever been in a situation where you could be like, hey, do you have a deck of cards on you? Perfect, let me borrow this. Dude, they were so astonished because I used his borrowed shuffle deck. When the fuck has that ever happened outside of a magic convention?
Okay, because we hang out all the time and I bring like 20 cards with me.
That's you, yeah, but I don't know. I hate magicians.
I can't wait for the day that someone says, "Hey, Dan, do you have a deck I can borrow?" I'll be like, "Yo,
yeah, dude, right here, man. Dude,
which one
here's
do you
my
want?
deck.
I got some bing wangs. I got balloons.
You know what I'm waiting for?
Reds.
And I will, dude. I will honestly go to jail for this. I will actually go to jail for this. I've said this, I think, before. I've said a lot of things before. I will go to jail for this. If you are ever around another magician and you're not the performer, right? So let's say I'm the performer right now. I'm going to be two people. I'm going to be a performer and somebody in the audience. So if I ever hand a deck
the guy in the audience
as a magician, if I ever hand a deck to a magician or to anybody to shuffle the deck, right? Like, oh, let's say I'm doing a trick that involves the deck being shuffled and I hand it to a participant and he's a magician and I tell him to shuffle the deck and this motherfucker goes into 5 faces of Sybil, right? And he starts shuffling the deck this way. I will actually, I'm not even kidding, I will clothesline that person. That should be punishable by death. What the fuck are you doing?
I feel like Chris Ramsey would do something like that.
No.
I think Chris Ramsey would do something like that, bro.
That, you know who does that? People that are fucking... Wow, I was about to be very offensive. Social fucking autists. People that are socially retarded do that. Because you know what? You're trying to get the attention back on you. Because as a magician, you can't stand that somebody else has the attention for more than 10 seconds. That's the thing. It's like James Randi said when it comes to doctors. James Randi goes like, the moment you become a doctor, you lose the ability to say, I'm sorry, I was wrong.
Yeah, that's true.
The moment you become a magician, you lose the ability to not be the center of attention for more than 10 seconds. You want to be the center of it, which is why you wear the hats, which is why you wear the clothes that are different than everyone else, which is why you're there in public. Why do you got a public? Here's the thing that I love about magicians that like you see them on like fucking Instagram, like fucking. There's a couple that got viral because this guy's literally making a ring float in the subway, and they go, "Dude, my dude a wizard." Why do magicians always practice the most visual stuff they know in public? Is that a coincidence that every magician that happens to be shuffling a deck of cards in public
just blew my mind right now.
is always practicing the most visual stuff they know? They're practicing Sibyls. They're practicing like all these like, they're practicing springs and shit. They're never practicing like a pass, right? They're never doing like a pass or something that doesn't look like anything's happening. They're practicing a fucking Sybil. They're practicing a spring because they want attention.
Yeah, bro, bitches.
They're gross. That was a rant. 10 years in magic, borrowed a deck twice. The bar that we go to, there's a bar that we go to that actually has a deck that looks like it's 52 cards, but it's this thick because of all the humidity.
Oh, the one over.
Yeah, it's this thick. They
have like different cards.
Yeah, from like different decks because lay people don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
So maybe borrow that deck. And
I would have been so offended if someone had
give me a borrowed shuffle deck of cards. The other one is organic. That's another term that I love. Like, is this organic? Is this something that I'm going to do organic?
Is that a thing for real?
Yeah, organic. Like, is this something? You could walk into any vending machine, get a Coke, and change it into another soft drink. It's organic. Yeah, but you have to. There's a trick by this company called Sans Mind. It's dope. It looks dope. For Instagram, it looks sick. You grab a can, you do this, and it changes into another can.
Nice.
Right, it's sick. But then the way you have to set up is you have to have it set up. So you have to approach the person like this. So you can't just grab a can and be like, watch this. You can't do that. You have to, hey, is that guy on fire? No, he wasn't on fire? That's cool. Look at this can. It's one of those, right? That's what I love. But organic. Organic.
I ain't performing.
Marketing terms. The other one that I hated was prop free. Prop free because in mentalism,
I've seen that one before. Yeah.
In mentalism, there's this whole idea of but wait, does it use props? No, I'm into prop free. I want prop free mentalism. Like I don't want to have any props on me. Like, are you a fucking retard? Are you fucking retarded? Again, it's just it's marketing. It's marketing, but people eat it up, and it's obviously there's a market for it. So. But I do my one-handed shuffle in public only because I got the biggest penis. Yeah, you're there. That's the every magician.
Oh.
Every magician in public.
Ooh.
I can't even do it with the bin wanks.
Ooh.
Shut up. Stop. I can do it.
Ooh. You're such
Let me tell you, that's actually impressive.
Let me tell you, I can't even fucking
with bin wangs. No, not the shuffle. The bin wang The fact that I could do a Pharaoh with Ben Wangs.
As I'm saying, Pharaoh. I can't Pharaoh fucking Bing Wang.
You know, I saw the video again. I watched the video with the Ben Wangs that I did, that we did.
Mm-hmm.
I saw it again, and I'm like, damn, that's just funny. The first time we ever came across Ben Wangs.
Oh, when we went deck hunting in the hood.
I watched that video again.
That was fun, actually. That was a fun day.
Video.
That was a fun day.
If a trick ain't gluten free, I ain't performing. Yeah, Harry Lorraine. This is the only Harry Lorraine move I know, by the way. That move.
What did you just do?
It's called the Halo cut. Right? So you want to keep this card on bottom. So you just do that. So it's a bottom slip cut. So this is the slip cut, right? Mm-hmm. That's a slip cut. And then it's a slip cut, but using a bottom card.
Do it the other way around. Uh-huh. Wow.
Yeah. So it's called the Halo.
That
Halo
was
cut.
fucking virgin, dude.
That's very virgin.
That's incredible.
It's a dope cut.
Dude, but that's amazing, dude.
You could so it's like for aces, you could like if you had the aces on the bottom, you could do it like that and cut to the aces. I haven't practiced the move in a while. It's super easy to do, but that's the only move that I know from Harry Lorraine, which is kind of
that's
dope.
Incredible.
now buy my book and learn more than one move, fake magician. That's phenomenal. Fucking Harry Lorraine is a great meme. That guy's a fucking character. He's still kicking it, dude. We're gonna take money away from the rich and give it to the blacks. Buy my book. Fucking. He's a character, man. Another one. Bernie's a character. I'm not gonna get into it. I was about to rant about Bernie here. I was about to get into a political rant here on how he got cut. How he got cut by Hillary. Okay, I'm done.
Fucking bitch. Sorry.
I'm done. Ever since you mentioned gay hands, I literally can't unsee that. I've been probably guilty of it, honestly. I thank you. You know what? Thank you, because you're the reason I do this. You're the reason we do this. Okay? Because we changed the life. We changed the life. We had a person that used to do gay hands.
Ooh,
right?
Damn, where the fuck that shit go, bro? That was so fucking good, bro.
We have a guy that used to do gay hands.
Fucking good, bro.
All right? We have a guy that used to do gay hands and now no longer does gay hand because he's aware of the actions. Thank you. All right, thank you. I saw the other one again with the dude. Where he did this shit.
What is he doing?
He does that at some point, by the way. You remember?
Yeah.
He does this and then remembers, oh, I got to make the card disappear. And then he goes, hold up, I could do it. Like that. I lost my shit when I saw that. I'm like, what is he doing?
Number one fan.
I'm
my
sweating.
hands on her thanks to you.
I'm sweating by just looking at that magician with the magician versus gambler is a dumb trick. That's actually a great trick. That's another one. Never mind. Magician versus gambler is a great trick. You're telling a story about the differences in a magician and a gambler, right? So a gambler might find the aces like this, but a magician might find the cards like this, and it's a great trick. It's Harry Lorraine. Obviously. But it's a great one. And again, anytime you even mention it on the internet, I feel like Harry Lorraine gets a notification on his flip phone.
Hey!
And he sends a message. Mathematical tricks are underrated amongst magicians. Yeah, I think so.
It also requires a lot of math.
No, not the good ones. Not the good ones.
So, if I need a calculator for this, hold on.
Yeah, let me punch in. Let me think of the third. What's the third letter of your birthday? Okay, good. Now take the first letter of that word that you're thinking of now, and then what number does it correspond to in the alphabet? So A is 1, B is 2. Perfect. Now you have a number. I want you to multiply that by the second digit in your birth year.
Jesus, I'm already confused.
Those are actual.
I'm already confused.
I've seen tricks like that. I've seen Rick Lack's math. No, Rick Lack's math is great because what I like about Rick Lack's and his math tricks is that he'll say, hey, so you could be thinking of two colors, red or blue, right? Think of one, red or blue. You got one? No, think of one.
Oh.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, I got it.
Okay. Red or blue? Here we go. Here's my prediction. It's red. Were you thinking of red? Hit the like button. Yeah. 50% of people.
Did you like the video, guys?
Are going to like the video.
Like the video.
You fucking laxative. 50% of the people are going to like your video, you fuck. You fucking fake teeth looking Starbucks with earphones. I remember seeing the production value of those videos that he did. Don't get me wrong. Okay, listen. When it comes to production value, I set the camera up. All right, I make sure the white balance is good. The audio sounds decent. I try. Okay, I'm learning audio.
You trying these days?
I'm learning audio.
Ooh.
My last videos, the audio's great. All right, I've been working on like trying to optimize the audio, but it took a process to get to there. Right, took a process. I look at these like some of these Rick Lax videos where he has headphones on and he's at a Starbucks and he's like, "You're gonna be able to do this," and he moves the camera. So his camera is the one on the computer, and to change his angle, he just bends it a little bit, right? And then he's doing like, he's like this. Get a zoom in. I'm gonna zoom in on this. So there you go. So here's a 3-card money trick.
Oh my God, don't die, bro.
Is it good? Does it look good? Right? And this is the production you're paying for. So you're paying for the shit where he's like, okay, so you're gonna be able to show a card and then make a change. I didn't even do it that well. But he's doing shit like that at Starbucks. And there are people behind him.
People are losing their minds, probably.
No, people are behind him like this.
Okay.
Like, what the fuck? And he has headphones, and it's gonna be like, I'm gonna show you how you can make this trick into something crazy that you could show at a party. What, Rick Lax?
Dude, can you imagine that?
Yo, gay boy, you wearing a Seiko SKX?
Ooh, who's dropping fucking SKX shit over here?
Yo, we got Sadesh here.
Ooh.
I got Sadesh here. I zoomed in. Sadesh that made me do a rant on magicians and why I hate magicians. Do you do magic square tricks? Magic square is dope. It's you name a number. Mm-hmm. So I have snot. Mm. You name a number, right? And then that number, I say, okay, I'm gonna do something special with that number. And then I have this square, this grid of 16 numbers. No. It's actually fucking dope. And then I write a bunch of numbers down on this fucking on this square. It's called a magic square. I write a bunch of numbers down, and then I show you the square, and I go, and you're not gonna be impressed. But then you add the first row, and the first row numbers adds up to your number. The second row adds to your number. The third row adds to your number. Then you start looking at the columns. All the columns add to your number. Then all the corners add to your number. Then these 4 add to your number. 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 Damn. Pretty much every single group of 4 add to your fucking diagonals add to your number.
That's actually pretty dope.
So, but you do this in like seconds, because there's a formula. So you just do it. So it's a very impressive trick. But it looks like you're doing some sort of like autistic memory bit.
Yeah.
And it's great. But that's the magic. That's
impressive.
Square. Yeah. What's this one? True. You pay $20 for his mnemonic trainer. It's filmed on iPhone 2 with dollar store headphones. You hear like noise, like white noise in the background. Because you couldn't modulate your audio. You couldn't fucking reduce background noise. It's literally a plugin. Motherfucker. Magic squares are kind of dope. You feel like asking a number. Well, I mean, the point is that it's a memory test. So think about the effect, right? Think about the effect. You're doing a feat of memory. You're doing a feat of mathematical mastery, right? That's what a magic square is. So if I have you write down the information down and then I peek at it, then it becomes like a mind reading effect. And that's, you're mixing methods here. You're mixing the effect. The effect is, I mean, at least, like, in my opinion, again, my opinion could be irrelevant to you, but this is the most virgin conversation I've ever had in my entire fucking life. But a magic square it's a feat of extraordinary mathematical ability, right? Because you're able to do this impossible feat of memory within seconds of somebody saying a number. You go, okay, and you do it. If you have somebody write it down, and I never know what the number is, right? And then I still peek at it, obviously. I peek at it somehow, and I fill out the magic square. Then what's the effect? Is the effect that I was able to do all these things, or is the effect that I read your mind? It's a mix of effects at that point. Wow. So it's better.
That's another level of thinking, yeah.
Yeah, that's it's called fourth dimensional thinking.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's what allows me to be.
What dimension are we?
We're in the second dimension. Okay, this is fourth dimensional thinking because I'm a sovereign citizen. All right, you pull me over, and the cop asks me, "Hey, let me get your license and registration." You have no jurisdiction over me. You're in my jurisdiction. I'm a king. Articles of Confederation. Dude, there are people that do that.
I know.
Look up.
I wasn't driving. What is it?
I was traveling. Do me a favor right now so we can end this fucking stream. 2 hours. We shouted out 2 hours just for this dude.
I'm exhausted. Okay, go.
Listen, man. Look up Sovereign Citizen. Sovereign Citizen on YouTube, and you're going to find it. What's this one? Joshua J taught me Magic Square. Do you know about Darren Brown ride at an amusement park?
You want the definition of this?
Huh?
You want the definition?
No, I want it on YouTube.
Oh.
I want you to look up a video real quick on the shit. Sovereign citizens. Sovereign citizens are my favorite because they have papers as their tags. So for the license plates, they'll have a piece of paper. And that piece of paper will say,
12 minutes.
It's just a comp, right? A compilation. It's a bunch of people saying, you don't have jurisdiction over me. The Articles of Confederation, Section 4 says that I'm a traveler and that I don't need a license to travel. Right now, I'm traveling in my vehicle. I'm not driving. I'm traveling. Are you a functional retard? Did you find one?
Yeah, can I just... I mean, there's not going to be no volume.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
You can put the caption. I'm not driving. I'm traveling. So I'm a traveler. This is the vehicle that I travel in.
Traveling is the greatest fucking thing ever.
Is it there?
Yeah, hold on. Did I put this?
Oh, this is phenomenal. You can put the captions, right?
Yeah, just
the CC. So this guy, yeah. So this, I don't know what this is, but I don't see the video. What's the title? Sovereign Citizen Movement. You should look up a compilation. Sovereign Citizen Comp. These are phenomenal. They cite the Articles of Confederation. I'm not even kidding. They cite the Articles of Confederation as legitimate legal reasons as to why they don't need to follow the normal rules of the land. You're not in their jurisdiction. I mean, they're not in your jurisdiction. You're not, if you're the Miami-Dade County Police, guess what? You're not in the PigCake jurisdiction. So you don't have any control over me. That's the sort of shit they say. It's tremendous. They're exempt of U.S. laws. If an officer is asking you to show something, there are two types of retards when it comes to dealing with the police. Obviously, you need to be, intelligent when you deal with the police and not say anything that's going to get you exempt from the law. The other thing that I hate are the people that know their rights too much. So when they lower the window, they lower it like this much. I don't need to show you my ID. Do you have a warrant?
Warrant.
Just comply, but don't say anything that's gonna fucking.
That guy, dude. I'm that guy that makes you work for my ID. Why'd you pull me over? I asked him before I even give you my ID. You're gonna tell me everything I need to know.
You know how? You know what's gonna happen to you? You're gonna get your fucking ass whooped. You're gonna get beat up.
Accepted. Dude, but it's like, why pull me over? Because, I mean, legally, they have to tell you, though. They got to tell you why I pulled you over. The reasons why I pulled you over.
Okay, but you're trying to say it in a way that's not going to get you beat up.
I mean, I'm going to, yo, bitch.
These guys get beat up.
Ooh. This cop just busted his window, bro.
Yeah, because he doesn't want to open a fucking window.
First of all, you could, get your hands cut, bro.
And he's recording himself, by the way.
Ooh.
This guy's recording.
Don't touch me! I'm a citizen!
My favorite one is there's a cop that smelled weed. There's a cop that smelled weed on a dude. And then he says... I smell weed here. And he goes, no, there's no weed. And then the cop starts trying to pull the guy out of the car. And then he goes, you grabbed my dick. He goes, call the police. And then the guy goes, sir, we are the police.
See, that makes stoners look bad, bro.
Dude, that's tremendous.
Oh, my God.
Okay, you can take it off. But I love sovereign citizens. They're my favorite. I have a guilty hobby of looking up sovereign citizen videos and just having them get,
their asses whooped.
Yeah, just fucking owned.
You fucking retard.
Just pwned. I haven't watched me and your boy here that we might see in a little bit. We would watch. So after hitting up these gross bars, we would go and watch World Star fight comps.
Ooh.
Eating Taco Bell.
Shout out to Justice Winslow. Sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Go ahead, bro.
Rip.
I'm sorry.
Is that it? Are we good? 2 hours?
I think if you're gonna use a voicemail. Instead of do a 2-hour show, bitch, we did it.
We did it.
We out here.
We're doing this shit, man.
It was a good show, Mr. PigCake.
I enjoyed it. I think that my favorite part about it was the parts that we didn't talk about magic.
I really was upset about those.
Any opportunity that I have not to talk about magic, I'll take, because you know what the worst thing about life is? Magic. No, that's not. We gotta end it normally. We can't just do that anymore.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for watching the live stream. Thank you guys for being here. Make sure to look at all the links in the description below. We're on Spotify. We're on iTunes. We're on Google Play. If you guys want to listen to it. Yeah, that's that.
Mail.
But apart from that, the links are going to be in the description below. You're going to find this uploaded on YouTube probably in a couple hours. You're going to find this.
Ham radio.
Right?
Yeah.
Ham radio is coming soon. We're gonna migrate everything to that, but we'll keep you guys posted. But apart from that, thank you guys for joining. We're gonna go suck a dick on a Chinese stick.